Oh my gosh, hi. What are you gonna do with that shipment, Rego? Was it everything that you were looking for? Have you pried it open? Can you even wield a crowbar? I assume not. But either way, hi. I hope your day has been well. Mana, I hope you're excited. I thought about trying to send your letter off today, but I remembered, oh yeah, it's Sunday, and I kind of want to get inside of the post office to do some checking on things. First, you were so close. Hi, TD Man. Hi, Golden. You're currently hopping on one end of it to maximize the leverage. This makes sense. But what you're really doing is looking up with pleading, begging eyes at the large, muscular dragon, also who works there, that says, "Can you push down on me?" And also the crowbar. You're very excited. I'm glad. Hi, Jake. Happy birthday, Jake. What did you do to celebrate today? I hope it was very fun or cozy or both combined or in between. I don't know. You'll have to let us know. Can you push down on me? And also the crowbar. CC, that's exactly what you tell the attendants who work there. Push down on Rego. Yeah, Draco, do you want to supply 2 paws? And I'll supply 2 paws, and we'll have 4 paws worth of pressure. So if it's PSI, so it's paws per square inch applied to Rego, is that kind of the math problem we're solving for here? Use a lot more than 2 paws. Draco, do you have like 3? Am I learning this about you? Hi, Pingo. Pingo, I hope you had a nice, soft weekend. I know I was a busy little bee in VR when you came and said hi, but I'm happy you did. Hi, Zayden. It was quite chill for your B-day. Your sibling visited, had cookie cake, eating burgers later. Let's go. I feel like before I streamed, all I ever wanted from my birthday was just delicious food, and that was every box that I could hope to check. Time with loved ones, that helps nice as well, but I kind of just wanted the delicious food. That's what I was going for. And now that I'm a streamer, it's like, food, who? That's fine, I guess, but I really just want to say hi to the Twitch.television friends. Evo, hi Evo. 3 paws. Hi, Godzilla. Ooh, Chris, hello. A precious, adorable creature. Uh-huh. Andy. Hi, Andy. I thought it was fun that Glow was talking about how they just hit like 5 cherries and I just hit 5 cherries. I imagine your statistics go in the other direction. Either you have a lot of played games, which I assume you have because of the wheel you've been doing, or a lot of golds. Because I know some are like not necessarily that hard to beat. Like you try them out and you just accidentally get a gold. That's happened to me a few times. Like how many UFO 50 games have you not played yet? Dio. Hi, Dio. Hope your day's been wonderful. My day's mostly been recovering from not sleeping enough in this past week. That's how I would describe my day, honestly. Like, what's the overview? What's kind of the summary of my sleep this past week? Here's the days where it was good. It was good on Monday. It was good on Tuesday. It was good on Thursday. Every other day I made regretful decisions. And by regretful, I mean to the sleep schedule, not to the event themselves. Saturday, so a week and a day ago, I stayed up to 3 in the morning with Silver Mask. Sunday, I was fine. Monday, I was so normal. Tuesday, I was normal. Wednesday, I stayed up to midnight on a work day. Thursday, I was normal. Friday, 2 a.m. Saturday, 2 a.m. And also just like, I guess, extra social things, which for me, a massive introvert, also takes away from the energy pool. So I slept a good amount today just to kind of like build up that nest egg of energy and excitement up and coming. Did I do the moonwalk across the screen? You were so close. It was a rune walk. Anyway, hi. Oh, you've only haven't played like 7 of them. Oh, only 4 golds. Okay. I'm wondering like which ones you're excited to go back to. Like once you, Andy, experience all the games, like do you have like a short list of ones you want to revisit? 4 gold, 1 cherry. Let's go. Well, you've played 43, says Chris. 13 complete, 12 cherry. Ooh, so when you complete it, you really want to complete it. Fumble. Hi, Fumble. Fumble, I feel like I haven't pet your face in so long in VR. I was talking about this with a close friend of mine. Sorry, I'll just cut through the cloth. Yeah, I was talking about it with my crush. So in these past couple weeks in VR, this is not a complaint, it's just an observation. I feel like a kid in a candy store. I look to my left and I think, there's this person who's never been at this instance before. I have to say hi to them. I look to my right. Oh my God, there's a person I know from Twitch chat who I've never talked to in VR before, even though they've been here before. I have to talk to them. Oh my God, there's a person who hasn't been here in 6 months. Oh my God, I have to talk to them. Oh my God, there's a friend behind me who I feel like I see around all the time, but I don't make the energy or concerted effort to make them feel loved and cared for. Oh, there's another friend that I really just want to pet their face and go, rah, 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 rah. I feel like it's been hard for me to find a focus on Fridays, and I've been hopping around mentally thinking about any way to handle that. Hi, Blunder. Blunder, hope you're well. Sleep is for the weak? Well, then consider me a level 1 slime baby, because golly gee, I love sleep. Hi, Gyoju. Hope you're well. Ava. Hi, Ava. Ava, I love the stuff that you and Puffy are working on. It's exciting. Oh, what's that? Godzilla would like a nice little roar. Well, I guess I have to zoom on nice and close to the camera and say, hi, I hope you're well. Hope things are nice. Tell me all about whatever's on your mind. We're gonna hop, we're gonna roar. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, you even saved it to 4 in the morning? Okay, well, you have me beat in the wrecking yourself department. Well, if it isn't Schmedliff. Oh, sorry, I looked down. I thought I had an itch. It was you just punching my toe. This totally makes track. Oh, Felix. Hi, Felix. Felix, I'll talk about them a lot tonight because they were my focus target of the VR. I'm glad you and Strutsky both had fun being creatures. I have the photo right here. We might as well just jump to it. Strutsky, new to VR, I'll tell their story later. And Felix, I saw plotting from a distance. I'm like, I can tell. They have things on their mind and they're not trustworthy, positive. So I was just talking, I was hanging out. And then out of nowhere, they double team lick me. Felix comes from my right, Strutsky from the left. They're both lick, lick, lap, lap. So that was probably the highlight of my Friday, was getting surprise double team licked by 2 moonfangs. Lamau. Oh, Seaside Drive. I still haven't played that one. Sleep is hard. So true. I woke up, unfortunately, at 4 in the morning today. There was like, I mean, I'm a light sleeper, so everything gets me, but there was just like thunder, crackling, loud sounds, rain smattering against the window. There was like, I mean, it's been pretty dry in our area here in Kansas, so like objectively the storm was good. The plants need it. I like it, but I don't like it at 4 in the morning when I'm trying to heckin' sleep after not sleeping much the whole week, so big woof from me. I took a big old nap later in the afternoon. Oh, I need to play more Mini and Max. That one is very long, yeah. So your one playing gold is Waldorf Journey. You know you can cherry it, but you've been putting it off. I almost feel like that's like RNG. I know it's skill based, but golly, I don't know how to consistently get success on it. You do like it in your face, pet. I do like petting faces. Hi, Kiba. Gosh, I love yapping. I hope you've been well, Kiba. Kyoji, we were talking about how tall and deep voiced you are. Oh, God, Avi, you had to tell them about our secret group chat. Who gets the biggest hopped ring? Not trustworthy. You're totally innocent. Felix is very nice to hang out with on Friday. I feel like Felix has a wonderful energy. And I don't just say that because they slobber all over me with their big tongue. Lion Drake, Praji, hello. Now that I'm caught up to the bottom of chat, hi, if I missed you, feel free to @ me. I'd love to talk to you. I did not make a post-it today. I'm feeling very cozy. I have a nice tea. I have a bunch of VR photos to talk about. I have a lot of beautiful food to show you. I have lots of little stories to say before I go and I start Hedon Bloodrite and get lost for like 30 minutes remembering where I left off. So it'll be a great time. It'll be a cozy stream. But most important question, how is everybody? How was your weekend? What'd you get up to? Did you go to a bunch of fancy restaurants like I did? Do you have a friend visiting your house like I do? Is your husband and them watching anime right now while you're streaming? Well, then you probably have to be me. I doubt you're here when all those things are going on. But either way, I'd love to know what you've been up to. Are you excited about the week ahead? Are you just waiting to get another Friday where you get licked by Felix? Is that what you're looking forward to? Ooh, let me sip my tea. Hi, RFG. RFG, once I catch up on chat, I'll show you the tea that I'm sipping. I haven't talked about it yet. Ah, there we go. Oh, Ventira. Hi, Ventira. I don't know this second emote here. Oh, the Garf lick? You're licking my face? Whoa. Calypso Dragon Pilled. I go through phases. Like, I was in my pupper phase for 9 months. And now I'm in my moonfang phase. Oh, you got a garbage truck. Whoa. So we finished. Oh, FE, I see. FE finished. So we said goodbye to everyone. It was sad. But you had an amazing time. And you yourself got to be so puppy. I assume you did. Roxy, hi. Hope you're doing well. You're playing Slay the Spire 1 hour. You died to the third boss. Woof. I was never very good at Slay the Spire. But with those types of games, they require a lot of like commitment and understanding and experimentation. So I really only scratched the bare surface, and then I scratched Mados. I was going like this. I was like, fish, 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 but they kept dodging. They're so lanky.
My husband is watching anime right now. I've married Scuffled. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Caliph scared.
Caliph scared. Hi, Mados. Thank you so much for the 20 months. I hope you're well today. You fell asleep during your first Saturday night meetup. So you were cozy and soft around friends. I think that sounds cute. As in a truck that is garbage. I see. I was wondering, why do you own a garbage truck? Can you imagine, Tej, a service full of like, oh, 891, full of like a bunch of kobolds.
40 months jumping 400 meters.
Ooh, so close. A bunch of kobolds like driving around garbage trucks. I feel like that's incredibly untrustworthy. And they're just gonna say, oh, this is definitely garbage, and just throw like the mailbox into there. I feel like that's a lot of good antics that can happen. Licked and explored. So true, bestie. Big exhausted this weekend, says Kai. Doing your best to rest the heck up this weekend. Yeah. I did not think in the moment that I was overextending myself at all, but I did say yes to 1, a last Saturday meet, 2, a Wednesday meet, 3, my husband has a guest visiting, so it's going to be more social then. And I think my poor introvert soul was like, cut it off, close the door, lay in the ground with a blanket on you, fall asleep, nerd, recover. Stayed up way too late talking to folks on VRC Friday and Saturday. That is my regular go, so I get you, Fumble. Hi, Delta. Everyone was puppy. Lots of puppy pics. Let's go. Glad to see you, Kinky and crew. Glad to hear that a good Friday VR adventures. I did get slurped by 2 moonfangs on my left and right, so amazing VR times. Also, Tease, thanks so much for 40 months, by the way. Gosh. You would trust those kobolds? Amadas. Oh, my phantom sense from you kissing my square is tingling. Not to be too alarmist, but the word snoring was used? Oh, golly. At least in VR, like, if there is a snorer, they can, like, lower your volume just gently. Oh, this week's gonna be a rough one. You have test every day. As I said before, you have full math. Yeah, that calc too. 2006 Silverado. Got a rod knock, and the front suspension is toasty. $700, gonna fix it up. I believe in you. I don't know anything about cars, but I think you can handle it. You're so powerful. Big mood, yeah. You gonna sleep? Good night, Kelf. Good night, Check. Good night, Godzilla. So I, like I briefly mentioned, have a husband friend in the house right now. I imagine that they are cuddling and watching Freerin. My husband has seen Freerin, I think, 3 times, this being the 3rd. And I don't think Will, the house visitor, has seen it at all. I've never seen it. I don't really watch any shows. I've been told it's amazing by many cool people with a lot of wonderful opinions. But the fact that there's a guest in the house means that Kelif goes and eats a lot of amazing food, because that's what we do when guests are here. So here is a slow and granular walkthrough about all the delicious things I've ate this weekend. I didn't take pics of some of them, I'm sorry. Either way, hi. We went to a Spanish tapas place, and this was on Friday after work, where they got in around, I don't know, 4:30 p.m. driving on by. And then I finished up work, my husband finished up work, and we're like, let's frickin' go. So at the Spanish tapas place, they have a charcuterie board that you can sell. If you ask me to name all these cheeses, sorry, I don't got you. I can say this one. Oh, it had a nice, gentle, soft texture. It melted in your mouth when paired with the bread, and a nice, like, pickled veggie here. Oh, this one, ooh, was a little bit rougher around the edges. Had a little bit harder of a sort of experience to that chew. It was absolutely delightful. Oh, the meat right here, perfectly cured. Oh, put that on a bread along with some jam, along with some nuts, along with some veggies. Ooh, maybe even a banana pepper. Delicious. I love charcuterie boards. I never got into charcuterie boards until I moved here with my husband, but because he has amazing opinions and beautiful food taste, I now love charcuterie boards. Oh, your dad and grandpa are both mechanics. You do have the stinky Thyla car power. Hi, Lemon. You gotta put another tally on your Faywin casualty count. Do you have like a, I don't know, like almost a prison chalk counting thing in your room? Where it's like, I don't know, Friday, I guess technically Saturday, 3:30 in the morning, you raise up the headset, another one. You just do another scroll on there. Divvy, I'm so happy you got a bunch of cool individuals to play Repo with you. Zord, when I talked to them on this past Wednesday, they were like, oh, I don't know if I am going to get really into Repo, but I do like Divvy a lot, so therefore I think I should play. And I'm like, yes, you should. You should hang out with Divvy and play Repo. I love how you approach teaching people video games, Divvy, because you, of course, are, and this is a positive statement, obsessive. And you're like, I will understand all of the intricate nuance. And oh, did you know that at this strength breakpoint, you can pick up all your friends and hug them at the same time? So therefore, give me all the strength upgrades so I can pick you all up and hug you so delightfully in one big squeeze. And then you loaded the map and you're like, hey, everybody, I have all the answers. I'm not giving you any of them unless you ask nicely. Okay, let's go. Have fun. Probably Manchango and Iberico. You were correct on the Iberico because that name rings a bell. I could have sworn it wasn't called Manchango, it was an M something. But you might be right, and I might be cheese deficient on my knowledge. I love tapas. I know. If they're from out of town, Oklahoma Joe's got to be on the list. We do that so often with people that I was actually kind of excited we weren't doing it again because, I don't know, it's great, it's wonderful, it's lovely to show off, but I don't always want a bunch of meat inside of me. I mean, that's wrong, that's a lie, but different styles. I need a variety of meat stuffed in me. Nazi. Hi, Nazi. You only get to experience a game once and you refuse to ruin that learning experience. Good! I love that you do that because I know many passionate people, and occasionally that passion manifests itself in an overshare of info, aka a robbing of an experience of info, or the feeling that they are playing the game for you, which to me is personally no fun. A special Kangi exclusive ability, Kangi Advanced Blood Flow and Hopping ability. Whoa, wow, you're gonna be so good at pumping blood with your heart with that power. Rar, I would love to show a good dragon. You can only experience a good dragon for the first time once. So I've seen this one. I know all their secrets, but I won't reveal them. You will have to take them on the VN virtual novel dating route. Oh, they think they're such a cool, bad dragon, but guess what? they kind of want to be tamed. Oh, sorry. I was just so excited. I did just give you their narrative reveal. Don't worry, I'll give you another one. Tug on their chain. They really like that. Oh, it's 3. I love that it's 3. We're also in 3. Love the gold jewelry, love the kind of lightning signifier, love that their pecs are so lovingly sketched out right here. Fingerless gloves, so hot. Gosh, I love that. Are we catching them dressing? Did we just make out softly and then they're now getting dressed and saying, I have to leave now? Like, what's the story here? We got to supply it ourselves. I didn't even say the artist yet. This is Osakana _ Gabu from Twitter. Very cute. I love the shade of purple right here. Like, if you told me this is a zoomed in pixel of Zord, I'd believe you. But it's an alternate reality where Zord could destroy me. The barbecue will be missed, but a worthy sacrifice. I'll definitely have barbecue in the future when friends come to visit. Oh, that neck. Look at how thick this neck is. That chain is struggling right now. We need the story. So true. I think a good question of the day, Lemon, would be to like have a picture, just like maybe somebody in the Discord or you, Drew, and just say, what is the backstory to this picture? Or how did this person get in this situation? I think that'd be a fun like shared storytelling thing. You were curious how they get the jacket on over the wings. Yes, it's a fair point. I wonder if there's like a ergonomics type of thing where there's like a divot inside the jacket, so like from the back it'd be like this sort of thing, and then it would like go on to the rest. Or it might be like a zipper thing where if you're looking at the shirt from the back, it would have like these little holes, or I guess this would be like a zipper line. It's like, oh, okay, like the wing itself can like fit on through. I realize now that I just drew like 2 footballs on the back of a shirt, but the same idea is present. Good idea. I get a gold star. Let's go. Good Kangi. Hi, Rumble. I try so hard to be such a good Kangi, but some dragons make me want to do bad things. Oh, gosh. Hi, Ray. Rah, rah, rah. I'm going to sip my tea while this goes.
Yeah. Kangaroo. I'm so gay for a Caliph hug.
Go so gay for he. Ray, also thank you not only for the 28 months, but for gifting a sub to Andy. Wah! I appreciate that. It's so fun to be gay on the internet. It's so fun to express yourself in a variety of different ways. Am I gay for getting licked by moonfangs? Absolutely so. Zippers would be harsh, even the appropriate under zipper padding. How do we get this dragon to feel like they have the correct ergonomics? What is the right idea? Velcro? Could you Velcro around it? Would that be like too loud to undo? I don't know. I haven't thought too much about ergonomics. Also, Gabriel, hi. You are many good things, though. Good Kangi, good Pupper, good Moonfang. Thank you. I like how you didn't say dragon because we know I'm a bad dragon. Dragon. Hi, Scott. Scott, I hope you're well. Moonfang version of Nardod Chonk when? I don't know if I've ever seen a chonky Moonfang, but to be fair, the diversity of Moonfangs I've seen, I think, is at a total of 4 right now. And if we're not counting public models, a total of 3. So your boyfriend introduced you to a pop song where you're in VC. You imagine your cat Sona dancing along to it in a music video while he seduces and charms all the boys. I love this for you. That's so cute. A sculpted chest plate, maybe. I mean, I'd want to sculpt these abs, but I don't have any tools. Can I use my hands, mister? And then he gives me this face, and then I leave because I'm awkward. Oh, there is a chonky edit now. Don't know when or if they're going to release it, though. Felix, you bring up a good point. I am not in the... I don't know any Moonfang community-wise. I know you. I know Strutsky. I know Bug. I know Faye when they wear the public one. But I don't, like, know anybody in the Moonfang community, quote-unquote. So I should probably join a Discord if I get obsessed with this model. Which currently, maybe a little bit I am. Anyway, I told, I think, a soft lie to RFG. I apologize for that. I told them earlier that I'd show the tea off once I caught up with chat, and then I got distracted with chat, which is a very Kelif thing. One of the things the husband and I did is we took Will to, there's a place called Pride's in Kansas City. It's an awesome restaurant supply store, and they have a bake shop in the basement to buy pies. And like the restaurant, it's not even a restaurant, the restaurant supply store is really, really cool. It is a renovated ballet studio, and you can just tell like the insides are not designed originally to be a store, but they retrofit it awesomely. Also, Ray, thank you for giving sub to Rumble. That was a long way of saying they have a Republic of tea selection. It's one of my favorite brands to shop from. So I got this. This is what I am sipping on right now. A hibiscus raspberry rose. Caffeine free because it's almost 6 p.m. So I don't want to be sipping caffeine. But either way, that's what I have right now. I'm going to take another sip. You're playing out the music video? That's so cute. Being gay on the internet is so fun. Cadenza, I hope you have a lot of gay internet times up and coming this week. Also, hi. Moonfang scratch a special itch. It's a creature itch for me, for sure. You love the color that hibiscus makes? I agree. Like, inside the tea itself, I think I would describe this as like a plum color. Like, not necessarily any part of this palette. But that wasn't really the goal when I bought it. I bought it for the taste, which I do enjoy. Maybe 1 or 2. I believe you could even make it 3. Yeah, Lupin, as in Lupin Sheep, if people here know them, they talked about purchasing an orange hibiscus tea in the past week. And when I was at Pride's and I was looking around, I'm like, oh, hibiscus. Oh, raspberry rose? Okay, I'm sold. Easy. I originally just wanted to go buy matcha, which I also bought. I have like this one brain tick that is legitimately unhelpful, and I don't know how to deal with it sometimes. And it happened with matcha. I opened my matcha one day, this is like December. I looked at it and I thought, oh, there's not much left. I can't use this because it's almost out. Instead of just purchasing a new one and finishing it off, I was like, oh no, it's low. I can't use that. And it sat there for like months, not being used, not brewing matcha in the morning. So I'm like, Kelif, stop it. Stop this silly little brain tick. Just purchase another one and start using it. Anyway, I didn't show you all the delicious food I had at Spanish Tapas. Oh my God, Dio! Hi, Dio! How was art today? What did you draw? Was it more synth things? Was it more bat friends? Was it other characters? So I already showed up this. I talked about the charcuterie, and then we started staring at beautiful dragons, and I have no regrets in my life. I also have no regrets about having delicious, amazing old fashions. I mean, traditionally, this isn't too much different than what I make at home, but golly, it's nice having someone to do it for you. It's nice having a gigantic ice cube in there. It's nice having a delicious cherry, a nice orange peel. It is very fun. Oh, pool toys. Was it you who made the edit? I think you took somebody's automatic screenshotter and made an edit of it on the Sheepbug Discord. I thought it was very funny. I forget the exact phrasing now, but I remember laughing at it. Hey, that's you, a charcuterie. Hi, Hawk. Gosh, if I ordered a charcuterie plate and a tiny little hawk laying seductively was on there, I would rub spices all over them and shrink them further, but I would not eat them. Imagine not brewing matcha in the morning. I know. Gosh, I look forward to next week where I'm less cringe than I was this past week. Also, hi, Poss. What a handsome little snack. So true. So that was my drink with dinner. We also got, my husband told me the name of this and it escaped my brain space, but we got like crispy potatoes. Absolutely delicious. There's a big like plate of them for all of us to share. Loved these. I love crispy potatoes in any form, and I want them at all moments, especially during breakfast. But the big dish, the star of the show, is we got a paella. I haven't had a paella in so long. This paella had a gigantic shrimp in there, had a big lemon, had mussels as well, of course, like little bits of chicken and veggies in there. It was so beautiful. Like, look at that color. I thought it was funny to me. My husband, whose hand's right here, he like saw me taking a photo. He's like, oh. Like, he was so excited about food, he forgot that I like to take little snippets. I do like to take these mostly for me, but objectively, they are good to share with Twitch chat, I will say. Patatas bravas. Thank you, Golden. My brain did not remember. Patatas bravas. Thank you. Now I can update my journal later. Okay, cool. Call them rustic potatoes here. Hi. Pos, you do the :7, and it makes me think about how I know people who do the :9. Is there any other colon number combo that's like attractive? So :9, I imagine, is like you're licking, like you have a little like tip of a tongue pointing upwards. The :7, is that like a cocked smile? :3, we've all been there. It's beautiful. I'm going to use that later. But is there any other good ones? Is :6 just like another tongue? As the town apothecary, read liquor store clerk. There is something special about a giant cocktail, about a cocktail with pretty garnishes and special ice cubes. It's true. I feel very fancy. My husband occasionally makes like clarified ice at home. Like it doesn't have any of the quote unquote impurities. Like it's perfectly clear and doesn't have the white stuff. It's a bit of a process, but it does make for a gorgeous cocktail. 20 paellas, if only, just the one. Has wanted to try paella since he took Spanish in high school. Whoa, you have to go for it, Matos. It's very fun. A shark, a cutie, Ray, whoa. You were in the paella. I'm sorry we charged you a little bit. I licked it off, and I hope you didn't mind. Oh, you thought 9 was a dog snoot. Oh, I thought :0 was like a big nose. So when people do a :03, I'm like, oh, it's a big like schnauzer. That's what I thought with dog. :*, which is a kiss. I haven't thought about :* before. That's interesting. :7 is that happy pointy snoot looking up at ya. Think of a bird or a possum snoot. That's very cute. :9's a tasty face. You do that one all the time. :1/3. Can I copy paste this over here and zoom in on it? Bless, I can. Wait, let's do it like this. So is this like you have like a gang tat right here? That's 1. This is your lopsided mustache, and then that's the :3. Is that how I should parse this? The ancient knowledge of typed emojis. We've lost so much once real emojis appeared. :O is more like a shockaroo. I think you're right on that. But when I see the combination of like :03 typed like there, to me, that's like an excited smile. Can I paste this over here too? Perfect. Yeah, it's like a, oh my God. Actually, this one feels very like puppy right here. Like, oh, 3 is the Peter Griffin chin. I only ever think of it as like a cat smile. I've never thought of it as like the balls chin. What? 2 is a silly face. I don't know what's supposed to represent, but I do like the energy that it provides. Doggy, doggy. Whoa, is that an RFG? Oh, sorry. Why are we going here when we could rar at the T itself? Oh, the T is flustered. I've knocked it over. Let me hold you gently in the kitchen as I say, hi, RFG. I hope that this week has been nice to you, and I hope that next week will be even kinder, and that both you and I continue to be kind to ourselves. Rawr. There's the memory. The big snoot. Yes, yes. Also, Victor, I don't think I said hi. Hi, Victor. Hey, Lois. Yeah. I've never thought of this one. I lost the colon in there when I copy pasted. There we go. Is this, I guess this is, I hate it. This is their smile, that's the nose, and that's the chin. You are unfortunately incredibly accurate, Golden. The 2 is a big nose and open mouth. Kind of, oh, I love :V. :V I do a lot. Let's see, so what is it, :2. Let's do, what is it, like this? Yeah. This almost feels like a nose that leads into like an open mouth. I don't know how you continue it though. By itself, :3 or equals 3 is definitely a kitty grin. With a combination of something else in the mouth, the 3 becomes a chin. I now am learning chin emoji structure. Thank you. Wait, is that : exclamation point? colon exclamation point. The foot in the mouth. Yeah. You can transition from like, oh, of course it's reversed. So if I do that, it does that. Okay, I get it. I don't know how to actually change this. Oh, tab did that? That makes sense. So it goes from like, aw, man, to, ooh, foot in my mouth. Gators love colon capital V, as they should. It feels great. Oh, the table flip? Yeah. Colon V is one of your favorites. You used to use, oh, colon L to make it more excited. I haven't thought about colon L in a little bit. So if I'm the kangaroo, does it make us your kangy crew? I think it has to be. Hi, Vince. B? Wait, I'm just going to copy this one. I just saw your comment, and it took my brain a second to parse it. When I get sentenced to death for League of Legends. Whoa. Is this like a katakana that Lemon just used? Ooh, are they like on an adventure? Ooh, are they like on a little sled? That's how I'm thinking. Is they're colon 3 like a kitty cat while they're riding a sled down? How would I do this? I think I need to do it like here. Yeah, where... Yeah, there we go. So to me, it's like they're riding a sled or a choo-choo. I guess you had squares could be like they're the conductor of like a choo-choo. That's how I'm parsing that one. Okay. Oh, kanji. Thank you, kanji. Yeah. When you're seductive, but you also want to do some sledding. So when you're like silly horny, it's like, oh, hi, you want to flirt with me? Oh, by the way, I brought a sled. Oh, for moon, you think? Okay. Want to go for a ride? Hey, my sled is big enough for 2 of us. You really want to play Nine Souls right now? Is there anything structure-wise preventing you from streaming just right now, just off the cuff because you want to play more? Are you too tired to do that? Do you have too many school responsibilities to do that? It is moon kanji. Okay, so we're kitty-catting on the moon, so we have low-gravity cuddles up and coming. Hi, Poppin. Poppin, how was your Friday? How was your Saturday? How is your Sunday? How was your weekend as a whole? I'm gonna sip my tea. So I want to talk about like one of the cool meals that we went to. I'm just gonna talk about all the food that I had this weekend, and I'll talk about VR things. Yeah, colon 3 months. We went to a brunch place that serves the most egregiously sized biscuit sandwiches that you can imagine. I'm gonna tilt this like a little bit. There we go. So this right here it's like, what was it? Like a French toast biscuit style. It was on the bottom and the top. Inside of here is like a chicken patty and bacon and also a huge dollop of gravy. They brought like yeah, it's over here to this side. They brought like ketchup if you wanted that, which I use for the hash browns. And then they brought like a couple of different hot sauces. There's this one like jalapeno lime hot sauce that I ended up like dipping some of the things in here too. This was not finger food to me. I brought like a knife and a fork as my weapons to fight this monster. My goodness, Chonk. Yeah. You have to prepare for tomorrow's midterm like a good boy. So your reward will be the ability to play Nine Souls later. The gay cat train on the moon, good vibes. Are there any virtual novels on the moon? Suki? Suki. Your week can start off cold, a bit isolated, but gradually got warmer and better as it went on. Let's go! Low gravity cuddles would be such a mood. There's always something about this illustration with the character getting cozy in a spacecraft. I like flashed back to probably, oh God, I don't know, 2005, 6, like very, very young furry times for me, where I was just like lurking and never speaking. That was probably like VCL era. But either way, I remember vividly there was this one pic about like exactly that, like 2 critters in low gravity in a space station just like looking adoringly into each other's eyes, and I thought, when will I have this? And the answer was never, because it'd be in space. You like it better when the sauce or the gravy is on the side. I think You're correct objectively, but I was fine with it in this case because, like, it wasn't too much. It looks like a lot in the photo, and I guess kind of it was a lot. But to me, it didn't feel like too much. I shared all these hash browns with my husband, and they were very fun. Chad, there's going to be an ad starting in about 50 seconds, less than a minute. Also, Rick, I didn't say hi, Rick. Hi, Rick. My brain said hi, Rick, but I didn't say hi, Rick. So, hi, Rick. There you go. Now you got like 5 of me mimicking how I always say it. I'm going to sip my tea now. That's probably one of the images you're directly thinking about. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm sending you the image over brainwaves. I'm processing. Sorry, it's slower than internet. Ugh, I just sent it, so let me know it's the same one. Deckies. Hi, Deckies. Also, Pelanova, hi. We've gone past fingerward all the way to hand food. Yeah. There are VNs on the moon. I was unaware. Strutsky. We're going to talk about moonfangs after the ad. I have a lot to say about you after this. Gravy. I love gravy. It's true. Deckies. Oh, damn it. I was going to talk to them, but then the ad triggered. Well, anybody who has Twitch Turbo or a sub to my channel, hi. Do you want to be a micro and have a pool party in my gravy? If that's too fatty for you, what pool party can we have as micros on a dinner plate that would work out? Like a Jello? Ooh, like a very shallow Jello pool party seems like a great way to get messy and then eventually clean up. I think that'd be fun. What's any other sauce that could be cool or interesting to party in? I feel like most of them I would just find like either terrifying or disgusting. I think a lukewarm gravy I could feel like is like a sauna, like a little food sauna. I could see that, but Jello seems the most interesting. Ah. So many messages I can't read in chat yet because the ad's going. Look at that gravy. I know, it was really good. They gave me the choice of either veggie or sausage gravy, and I've had their veggie gravy before, and I do enjoy it, but this time I went with the sausage. Other cool food stuff I did that I'll talk about once the ad is over. We went to a nice sushi place in town yesterday for dinner. And this is like sort of the spread right here, but I'll tell the details once the ad pings. Now the ad's over. Now I can talk all these beautiful messages. There is that one furry guy that went to space. That is true. But I have no training or, I guess, really want to go to space. Low gravity cuddles aside, if I'm on a space station, it's not going to be a private trip between, like, me and a +1. Kelf, if you want to be an astronaut, we can make that happen. I can sup some dicks at NASA. Oh, that'd be so nice. I'd appreciate that. Do they have a class about how to deal with, like, low gravity cum shots, or is that, like, something you learn in the field? Hi, Caliph, hi, Caliph, hi, Caliph, hi, Caliph. Rick, I thought it was funny how you chatted about it when I was watching you do that one, like, yellow crystal challenge level, where you were like, Caliph, I don't really know what you're playing. I just like to listen to your voice. And I feel like I don't take that in a wrong way at all, but I also feel like that's a pretty popular way to peruse my stream. People are like, what's Caliph doing? I don't know. They're playing in Gravy as a micro. Who cares? He has a nice voice. So guys. Hi, so guys. It reminds you of the journal entries by Elf Sternberg. I don't know what that is. What is that? Gotta turn your... Oh, I thought you said flesh share, not file share. And I'm like, I guess that makes sense because it was brainwaves. You wanted space cuddles, you got ad space instead. It was very sad times. On Friday, the Power Exchange was a lube wrestling puppy party. Whoa. I've heard tell of these events. I don't know if I'd ever participate, but they're fascinating. What is gravy? Is it like one of those American foods you cannot wrap your head around? It probably is an American food you can't wrap your head around. I don't have a food brain, so I don't know how to describe it very well, but it's just like a thick, creamy sauce that's added to a lot of things, especially biscuits. Biscuits and gravy is like a very common thing here in America. Sausage gravy feels maximally decadent. It is very good. You're going to eat, can you send me the song? So when you said that, that was probably a Stadia song, because it would have been the previous one, I think. You don't need training to be a space tourist. Also, space is boring. You have no desire yourself. Yeah, I'm attracted by the whimsy of a zero gravity boy and pretty much nothing else. Ooh, I bet a broth will leave you with zero muscle stiffness. I bet it'd be straight up medicinal. Yeah. It's like a mole, but usually thicker. Oh, yeah, like a bechamel. True. Biscuits and gravy is so good. It's true. That's why this is very decadent. Other cool food things this weekend. We went to a sushi place that has, in my opinion, the second best Brussels sprouts in the city. People were like chomping at the bit to get to these here. We went with a group of a total of 4, including myself. So I just took a picture of my small little plate right here. But there's a lot of crispy Brussels sprouts to share. There's like this ponzu sauce that came with it. Had like little tiny peanuts in it. It was very delicious. Always nice. We got 2 different bowls of sashito peppers to share. One for the left side of the group, one for the right side of the group. It's kind of like a gamble if they're going to be spicy, and I think that's part of the fun because it's all dependent on like which one has like the spicy seeds in it. So I would say like 9 out of 10 are very mild, and then 1 out of 10 has like a small amount of kick to it. But very delicious. Has a little plate for the seeds on the side. I got 3 different rolls because I felt like I was starving, and then I wrote in my journal later, why did I eat that much, you fool? But either way, I got like a salmon fish skin roll over here with the raw eggs. And this place right here has really good vegetarian sushi. This is the shiitake to me because they have to have a fun pun with it. But it's like shiitake mushrooms and avocado and cucumber and carrot and stuff like that. And it's like a veggie tempura right here on the outside, filled with some other fun veggies. And I'm absolutely here for that. I'm a big fan of sushi that's veggie. The 7 mother sauces were identified in France. I feel like the only one that... No, a Mornay. I've done a Mornay and a bechamel before. But I guess technically it's just kind of like a base that you build on. Have I heard of those planes? I have heard about those planes that simulate 3D gravity, yeah. I could stare at boys in one of those. I could tumble with a boy in a fake zero gravity environment. Zero Gravity Boy would be a good title for an indie pop song. I'm going to Spotify right now. Has anybody already done this? Zero Gravity Boy. Okay, the space is open. Well, sorry, apparently there's an artist called Zero Gravity Boy. I don't know if they've released anything. They've released 1 song apparently on Spotify. I'm not going to test it right now. But yes, somebody had the good idea of Zero Gravity Boy out there. Biscuits and country gravy are one of life's great things. It's a very, like, comforting food for me, yeah. So there's 2 main types of gravy. We'll go back to the gravy pick over here. So, like, brown starts as a roux as broth or stock, and country is made by cooking sausage, making a roux from the fats, adding milk and seasonings. Okay. Give me that unagi. So you definitely learn some new games from my stream. Like, oh, in Stars of Time is really fun to watch, but it's straight to pay more attention to the game you're into. And, like, I play a large, like, eclectic sort of game, so I know that everything I play is not going to be interesting to all the people who want to talk with me or hang out with me. And I'm totally fine with that. Like, I am a... What's the thing? Yeah, I'm a variety streamer, which is just to say that I play whatever the heck I want. I love Ruse. I forgot I'd also made Ruse as well. So 0G is kind of misnamed. It's not that there's no gravity, it's that you're on a ballistic trajectory, so the gravitational forces around you are the same as those of when you're in. So you're not accelerating relative to each other. They don't simulate 0G, but it's the same effect. Interesting. Silvers. Hi, Silvers. How are you doing? Is the basis of Einstein equivalency principle or his elevator thought experiment? Okay. Most people have also done the tamate. Maybe. I don't know it by name. You're more correct. That's the best type of correct. I didn't describe the drink that I had. This was a cucumber-infused vodka martini. It was very fun. The restaurant here, it serves like their water with like a tiny slice of cucumber in it. I like it. I think it's fun. I'm a big cucumber fan. But Stratsky, now that I've gone through all the food stuff that I plan to do. So Stratsky, a couple weeks ago in VR, they send me, in Discord, they send me a DM and they're like, Caliph, I am full in. I'm so ready to join the virtual reality that you are such a part of. And I'm like, bet I'll see you there. Let's hang out. And because it's VR stuff is very complicated, especially when like you're setting up new things like trackers, base stations, whatever it could be. There's a small pause and it had to wait. And I'm like, I'll wait for the small pause to grow into a large pause and then embrace those. So this previous Friday, Strutsky was like, it's happening. It's time. Let's do this. And I told them the time I was going to go in. I asked if they wanted like my spiel. Because when I go into VR for the first time and I meet somebody in a group instance, one of the first things I go to is just, hi, is your computer dying? If so, I have so much advice I could give you about tuning your settings to be around 80 people and be okay. And those are the types of things that like I wish I knew before joining a big instance. So I sent them like, I don't know, paragraphs on paragraphs on paragraphs of information about like things you can do to tailor the experience to be better for you. So after all that, they're like, I'm so ready to prepare for this experience. And I told them, I promise it's mostly bullying friends. That's what VR is at the end of the day, is like, oh, I just want to talk with my cool friends all around me. I just want to hang out. And, you know, that's part of the joy. I love VR for that, that all it is just chatting with a cute, handsome animals everywhere. You like my Strutsky impression? Thank you. All the food stuff, but not a single picture of some of the animals here. You know what? I should have photoshopped like some of my Vor friends onto my plate and just never mention them. So with you and Divi play almost exclusively games I don't care about playing, and I think that's so cool to get to piggyback the experience and tap along for the story of a game that I never end up playing. I love that perspective, Badger Pants, and it's true, like, I don't necessarily care about playing Repo at all over on Divi's stream, but I love seeing how much they get into it. I love the theory crafting. I love seeing the giggles that happen when they're having fun. It's really good to be along for the ride. Toe Muncher. Hi, Toe Muncher. It's weird thinking about how much history happened after discovering Americas. Yeah. We love small paws and large paws. Would you rather be trampled by one big paw, chat, or many small paws? It was very important. Yeah. VR is about bullying friends. Hi, Reed. Reed, I hope you had fun on Friday. I talked about it earlier where I've been going through the kid in the candy store effect with VR Fridays, where I'm like, oh my God, who do I focus on? Who do I like give all of my love as a magnifying glass focus so incredibly powerful to? And Friday I chose Strutsky because it was their first night in VR period. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it. But that meant I'm like, I didn't say hi to Reed enough. We could have talked about Party House. We could have talked about how expensive dragons are, but how worth it they are to take care of. But either way, I hope you had fun, and I hope whatever instance you jumped to after was really good. So you randomly decided to do late night streams. Last night as a group of randomizers with friends, ended up playing UFO 50 RAR. When it mentioned you, because I was about to talk about something spoiling, felt the need to look over my shoulder to make sure Caliph wasn't right behind me. That's so cute. Heavy Ari, hi. We can look at a handsome dragon. I'm kind of still sluttily obsessed with Drakthir. Whoa. Speaking of nice paws, whoa, are these magma paws? If I'm cold, can I hold them close to my chest and start to feel warm? This right here is by Miss Prince, separated by 3 underscores. This is their Twitter username. Love the dappling of the light coming on through. Oh, the rim lighted effect of the sun all around the shiny, sharp claws of the wings. That's so beautiful. Oh, hi. Oh, wow. Hello. Love the big Snoring fan here. The texture right here on the wings. Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice. It has like this perfect halo effect going around the sun. That's really gorgeous. Ooh, they can even fan me if I'm too hot. Like if they step on me and I warm too much up from their magma paws, they can fan me off with their tail and keep me the perfect temperature environment. Did you see the video of those eel homes where the aquariums made their houses look like maki rolls? I did not, but that's cute. You like seeing others play a game that I would not reach for? I may not be into it, but like how into they are. That makes me want to tell you a story, Pos. So UFO 50 plus that concept. So my friend Merle Cause like had already played UFO 50 before I ever touched it. And they told me, they're like, Kelf, I like to lurk in your streams, even if I barely talk. And I do the same thing to their streams, which is so silly because we're good friends and we'd have fun talking, but we're just like hiding, I don't know, for whatever reason, just over here in our corners. Anyway, I said hi in their stream instead of lurking, and they're like, Caliph, you've been playing UFO 50, and I see you play these games that I thought were boring, and I'm like, Caliph is having so much fun right now. I want to play these games now that Caliph is having fun. And they said, yeah, I reinstalled UFO 50. I tried one of the games you like, and I've decided I like to watch you play, not to play these games. Are dragons expensive? I don't know. Do dragons have a concept of $20 is $20? Or can I just give them like a gemstone or like a bejeweled shirt or something, and then they'll like take that as payment? Someday you'll restart the Moonfang Drakthir armor project. I think Bug was telling me that you did like you're working on at the very least like a sacred Moonfang armor project. I was in a call with somebody the other day, also Felix. So we might as well just transition to how cool Felix is, because that's already on my mind. Chat, did you know that Felix makes a lot of different accessories for the Moonfang? Here's accessory pack 1. Moonfang accessories right here. There's certainly a style, a vibe that they're going for on this, and I am absolutely here for it. We'll talk about this muzzle later. We're not going to talk about that. But anyway, they've made like a lot of cool things with it. And they also very recently released the Moonfang clothes right here. I have purchased both these assets. You see the purchase again in the corner. Do you want to have a cute little bow tie and vodka to serve with a nice little sash and an open up little shirt? You could. Do you want to have a collection of meme shirts? That's an option. Do you want the thing that you're probably going to go there for when you go to this page? I'm not going to focus too much on that. Yeah, these are the ones it comes with. Shirt. Yeah, shirt. That's my favorite one is shirt. I love the one Mance had. Mance put like a Final Fantasy 14 meme on their Moonfang. But yeah, I got distracted. Yeah, Felix makes like a lot of cool assets for the Moonfang. I installed them incredibly easily. Like, this is not to just blow smoke up my favorite Moonfang, but Felix, I think I've purchased a lot of like Gumroad assets over the years. I think top 3, literally, in terms of ease of use and install, goes directly over to Felix. Anything we do to buy Felix to make more Moonfang stuff is worth it. Yeah. Yeah, the Toyota-thon. I do love that meme. Shirt. Yua, yeah, Rego, we'll get to those. I usually like to go in like an order over here, so we might as well just start at the start. I did embrace the collar. This is the main thing that I wanted from Felix's assets. I was naked last week, and I really wanted a creature collar. This is the default stuff. I did not retexture any of Felix's creations, but it was like really beautiful. It had the red over here. It had like gentle purple, and I thought those both complement my palette like very, very well. So I was happy to keep them there. And Strutsky right here. Oh my gosh. Chat, do you ever know somebody who jumps so deep into a hobby immediately because they know they're going to love it? Strutsky did exactly that, and it was very cute to see. Look at this big old crittery smile right here. They're so jazzed to be in VR. Is the collar tuggable? I can make it tuggable. I don't know where to emphasize there. But by default, no. But actually, there's a lot of like different tugging sorts of setups that I did not actually mess with. So who knows? Maybe it's there and I didn't play with it. Collars? I know. I love collars on models. You think my tongue would complement my palette pretty well, too? That's true, because you have a, if I remember, it's like a green tongue that goes well with red. You would enjoying your many of Felix's assets. Let's go. So, like I talked about earlier, it was Stretsky's like first night in VR. And I know it's not like my job to be the host of these meetups or anything like that, But this comes more from a place of care as opposed to a place of responsibility. Like I've seen Strutsky under their old username in like Harbiz's community for a long time, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna come to like my space. I have to give you like the best possible introduction that I can. And I hope we did a pretty good job at that for Strutsky. And it was perfect timing. I feel like serendipity is on my side a lot when I'm trying to be a host because they loaded into the world and I immediately like walked on over to the start to like greet them and chat them up. And immediately after, like Mance in their Moonfang joins, I'm like, bet we have two Moonfangs here. Faye changes into their Moonfang. Immediately, we're already like hanging out as critters, and it feels delightful. So it was a perfect little start. Snowy. Hi, Snowy. How are you doing today? You were on a social high that whole night. I love to hear that. So is there a hand size blend shape? You're not a fan of the hockey mitts. So it's interesting on this model, Badger Pants, is I don't have a good photo of the hands. I have a photo of the body here. These are the cuffs, by the way, that Felix released that I think are very handsome. But it has like a dynamic IK system where it's using VRC Fury like extensively. I've never seen a model use VRC Fury more than the Moonfang. And one of those has like options that you can directly modify the shapes on upload or on play if you're testing inside of Unity. And there is a setting for that for the hands. If I remember right, there's heads, hands, lower arms, and upper arms. And you can dynamically shift how big these are or how long they are based on which one it is, based on a value. So because the hands are part of that, you can lower them just a little bit. I think it was like 1.06 for the hands by default, and I changed mine to like 0.94 or something. Like, so barely tweak the range, but that's a long way of saying, a big mouthful of saying, yes, you can dynamically change the hand size. I don't have an example of what it would look like smaller. I just know that the feature is there. Arcade. Hi, Arcade. I hope you are doing so well, friend. What have you been up to? Care and responsibility overlap pretty well. I guess it is fair. Are you doing well? I'm doing delightful. I've been slutting myself up in virtual reality as a Moonfang. I've been accessorizing. I've been introducing new friends to VR. I've been hanging out with cool dragons I know from the internet in VR. It's been pretty great, and I've had a lot of delicious food that we just spent a lot of time looking at. The shishito peppers, really nice. This is the best photo, objectively, out of all the stuff that I took over the course of the weekend. My favorite meal from the weekend was probably all the sushi. Oh, yeah, Hawk has a great thing to talk about there, too. So the Moonfang has a local snout in the menu. And Strutsky, because they're new to VR, I kept thinking of like more and more new things to introduce them to. And I was like, oh, well, you're in the public Moonfang, and well, they're in the royalty version specifically if you're in the know. But they hadn't extra messed around with like the customization, like the tiny circle menu. And I'm like, here, hold this button and you can like change your color. And that's what we were talking about here, which is why I'm blue. But while they were doing that, they noticed like, oh, first person snout. And I've never seen another model do that, but I think specifically for like creature vibes, the first person snout is immaculate because what it does is exactly as it says. At the bottom center of your headset, you just see like a snout start to appear. And it's so delightful. I will say that I think I wiggle maybe just a little bit too much to keep it like in spot, or if you jump a lot, it might displace. So it may not be like the world's most perfect implementation, but when you're not moving, like especially when I'm cuddling or kissing a boy in VR, yes, it is a wonderful implementation, and I like to have it because it lets you know exactly where your muzzle ends from your first-person perspective, which is just a gamble otherwise. Like you have to rely on like a floating camera or something. As care workers, they overlap. That is true. So you enjoy the Moonfang hand size? I like them. They do the best at activating any kind of phantom sense during pets. So this night ended with like a cuddle with my crush in VR, which I usually end my Fridays nights with. And last Friday that didn't happen for various reasons. But this is, in other words, was the first time I ever used my moonfang to cuddle my virtual crush. And I got to just pet their face so efficiently with the gigantic bappers. Just a lot of work for the most part. Well, I hope that you are strong and resilient to all of this work, and mostly that you just rested up a little bit this weekend. Got to include player pickup to them too, yeah. So you've been talking to yourself like getting to Moonfang after the boyfriend's new car is registered in service, but yeah, I was thinking out loud to myself, and then I quieted down while I walked through my thoughts. It's true that you can't like dynamically change that in game, so I can't recommend that you try the like public model and play with the paw size. I guess I would be curious just to see for my own mind, like open up the Unity project and just be like, how small can these bappers go? You enjoy the snout? It's a good look when muzzled. True. Hi, Modest. So as I was talking with like Reed over here, hi Reed, and I was talking with Strutsky, showing around the menus. Very cute Faye right here in my mirror. Didn't even see that. Harbus popped on in. Strutsky and DMs had told me that they were like, oh, I'm just gonna invite Harbus. We're gonna all hang out. And in my mind, I'm like, mwahaha. I love hanging out with Harbus in virtual reality. See my cute little face right here? I'm like, oh my god, hi, Mr. Mana Fox. In my instance, speaking of streamers that like I like to lurk in, I mentioned Merle earlier. I love lurking in Harvest's streams. Even on, I guess, on the same idea of them playing games that I'm necessarily interested in. I didn't care about the Diggy Hole game that they were playing. I cared that they were having fun with the Diggy Hole game. Harbus. There we go. Yeah, I adore Harbus. Merle and Harbus good? It's so true. They are both so delightful. Like, Merle getting into, like, a giggle fit over a video game. A+ content every time. Harbus laughing, chuckling darkly as they get to be mean to their friends in an online video game such as Reaper. Such a good villain. It was nice getting to know Harbus more this weekend. Yeah, I was very happy that Harbus joined, not just selfishly, but I also, in like the periphery of my vision, saw them chatting with people. Like, I appreciated that both, it happened to just be perfect in my photo. Both Fumble and Cell were like, we're Harbus enjoyers. Like, we're, the three of us, probably them two more than me, are like in Harbus's streams a lot because they're very fun. Also, spamming sound commands endlessly in Harbus's channel is such a joy. I accidentally scrolled up in chat. There we go. Oh, yeah, speaking of muzzles, one of my favorite Moonfang things, thank you, Felix, for introducing this to me. You can make something appear when you mute in-game. And just inside of the circle menu, you can say, hi, can you please muzzle me if I ever mute myself? So I did that. And I'm so happy that I did because it leads to silly situations. Like, it's not just horny bullshit. I was in a private room near the end of the night talking with a friend about feelings. And I thought, oh God, I'm probably gonna sneeze. Let me mute. So I was just like, I did like the pre-sneeze hand up and then I muted myself and they said, nice. And I'm like, oh fuck, the muzzle's there. I just wanted to sneeze. I did not mean to muzzle myself in front of you while we're talking about feelings. But I did. There's a couple different like muzzle options that are very fun. This is the best one to show on stream, I'll say. Caliph, Kieran. Hi, Kieran. Snowy good, so true. You pop into a muzzled Caliph, and I assume it was deserved. Yeah. Marshman is just like, they take their big croc paws and go, yeah, just quiet down. Sneeze in a hot mic, you coward. Why? Naki, I saw you talking about that emoji when that individual was in chat when Rico was by your stream. And I thought it was so cute how, like, I also get obsessed with different emojis. Hey, everybody here who's on Twitch chat all the fucking time, what emote are you currently obsessed with? Here's mine. The Fox's Steppies. Have I been obsessed with it for 6 months and I'm still using it? Yes. You know another one that's in, like, my top 3? Harbu Jammer, because we just talked about Harbus. But yeah, I definitely understand how a certain emote can become like almost an earworm. Like you can't stop thinking about it for specific situations. Ooh, does it come in shark size, the muzzle? I don't know, you're a pretty big yapper, Gally. Oh, you have a muzzle mute too? It's so fun. I love that for you, Snowy. That's so cute. I don't know what else you would do for like an on mute. Like maybe like a blindfold that could be like cute as well. But the muzzle on mute, it's top tier. Now, if only somebody else could like essentially click a button and also mute you. I feel like if you could selectively give that power, that would be fun. It was nice to see Harvest on Friday. And he hosted such a lovely meetup last night. Yeah, Strutsky, who is right over here, they told me that they very much enjoyed the Harvest meetup. I haven't been to like a Harvest VR hangout. I remember like Harvest did a VR stream. This was like early last year, maybe freaking 2023. But I was like at a furry con and thinking, fuck, like Harvest is doing a cool VR stream playing mini golf. And I'm at a freaking convention, darn it. And I remember really wanting to hang out with people there. Welcome back, Arky. Yeah, definitely gonna show off your favorite one. Yeah. I think I'll leave that for the off stream. Yeah, I love a Fox's Steppies. Yeah, the Dio squeeze is so good. I said Dio again. The Dr. Hawk squeeze. The oh hi. Oh hi. Oh, the Wusky Woo, the Kelef High. The Tumble Dry is so good. I've seen this Wiggly around, like, because I've been lurking in Lavoie streams a little bit more. I see y'all using the Wiggly. It's very good. The Owlin dance is one I 100% associate with Naki. Someone did a tennis ball for the dog. I love that for the muzzle mute. Oh, a bone. Bone is cute, too. Dogs are so good. A little sign that says, I'm listening. This is Harvest's first ever VR hangout. I think he did one last summer, kind of like a test. Yeah, and I know not everybody like, oh, you mean like theirs? Yeah, the Saturday. That's great. I want more Saturday Harvest VR. Like I don't pay attention to all the Discords I'm in. I should, but it's hard to keep up with them. But next time Harvest is a VR, I would like to try and make it, hang out with people there. Dio uses it so much it's basically theirs. I think I missed you this Friday, though. I remember hearing your voice going, oh my god, Harvest. And, like, that was the only time I remember interacting with you on Friday. You love to use it so much I associate with you. Nexus Sticks is a cute wiggle derg. I literally don't know anything about them, but I'm following them right now because they have a cute emote, and you said they're a dragon. I'm gonna sip my tea really quick. So I didn't get like intentional good photos of all the quote unquote gear that's on this avatar. So here's just a small focus on my menu right here. Yes, collar on. Oh, what's that? It has a nice leash. It sure does. It has like a chain leash, which I think is very handsome. And it also has like, this ends with like the leash that you can tug traditionally. Or it has the short tug if you really need to get close, if like you have to be quiet and whisper something to them. It has like the whisper tug ability right there. Definitely what it's for. Oh yeah. So I'm arching my back right here and showing my tuchus to several friends because when I uploaded the booty shorts on this model, I thought, oh, you know, these are really cute. I'm not going to bother retexturing them. It's just purely black. I did not know that they had text on them until I privately loaded up into my own testing instance, and I'm like, oh well, this is where we are now. I'm not changing it. So, do you want to see what's on my ass when I wear the booty shorts? Thank you, Felix, for this. Here's the first one. This is not a place of honor. That's on the left cheek. Oh, the right one? No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. So legitimately chuckle-worthy text on each of my butt cheeks. I just was not expecting that to be there. The two-leash combo is nice. I really like it, yeah. Caliph was in a locked room when I hopped in. We'll talk about that. It wasn't salacious, I promise. You love this is not a place of honor text? Yeah. Drop and run. Yeah. You can't believe you didn't see this? You were distracted by my other assets. I didn't show you these. Tifa, you see you Ryu plop into comfy mode. Tifa, I hope you're doing well. It was nice stopping by your stream recently earlier. Oh, because you're a tea guy. This is what I'm sipping on. Hibiscus raspberry rose, nice and gentle, caffeine free. You had one job, Rega. Chad, there's gonna be an ad in like 50 seconds. It's already been that long. That's crazy to think. I talked with Pango here. Hi, Pango. And I thought it was cute. I love doing this to others, and I did this on this same night where Strutsky just put their chin in between the ears of Pango right here and stared down at me. And I was just like, hi, Strutsky. Can I make shorts to say bottom text? I mean, these come with the SPP file, so I'm sure I can make it say whatever I want. Your famous side-eye? True. You're doing better? Sorry for the weird mood from the morning's tea. It was tons of fun seeing you. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to, like, bring it up or try and make you feel bad about it. Feelings are intense, and sometimes they come up when you don't want them to come up. So I think that's understandable. I'm going to let the ad run in a couple of seconds here. I'm going to have some water. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. So it's going to be a 1.5-minute ad. What do we want to focus on? Is there any other text that could beat "This is not a play of honor"? Is there any text that could beat "No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here"? I mean, this one, so true to form. Like, I don't think we could come up with anything funnier, so I think Felix hit it. I'm going to sip my water. Ah. Oh, thank you, Golden. Yeah, there it is. There's the memory. My mouse sitting right here, I think, makes that better. Ooh, beware of tail swipe, an ultra kill quote. I'll have to ruminate on, like, different ideas that I could put on my ass. I feel like there's a lot of thought to do here. Your ad here? Would you just look in on? Hi, Deckies. I mean, we're just talking about like the booty shorts that are on the moonfang that are available on Felix's Gumroad. This is defaultly what the text is. Everyone is so mean to me energy. Let's see, what was I going to talk about next? Oh, yeah, I just like this photo. I like how Harbus is giving me like a glance. I like how Pango's giving me a side eye. And I like how I'm just like, hi, hello. Harbus is their like canonical height in VR chat, which I forget if they told me it was 7 feet or 9 feet. But either way, I'm like 4-ish feet tall in VR, so Harbus is nearly double my height, which is always a good feeling. I love when tall boys are around me. Oh, it's dangerous to go alone, take this. That would be funny to do that. Can't believe you missed the reveal of these shorts, though. I didn't show them to too many people. I bent over here and, like, people just read my ass. This was the fit that I was mostly in, which is the cuffs and the collar. That was 90% of my night. You were half expecting the shorts to have juicy on them? Getting hypnoed by Harbus is so neat. They showed their eyes to somebody else, and, like, I've seen their stream, so I know the general color palette. But I have seen the Hypno Shader in action a good amount over the past couple months, and golly, Hypno technology has advanced so far. Ultraco quote, "You insignificant fuck" on the left ass cheek. Your face looks like a dog when they... Oh, a dog when they see you after a long time away. I love that you phrase it that way. There's a particular picture... I guess I'm just going to ask this question now because it's in my brain and I'm thinking about it. Chat, does anybody think this model looks like angry with the eyes? I occasionally think that and I get worried. I added like the, what do you want to call it? Like the eye marking, the deep mascara, whatever, like the dark colors around it. I have a better like high fidelity photo of the face. I worry occasionally there's like an arch right here, and because it's right next to the eye, it comes across as gently angry. I think I'm just in my design brain and overthinking it, and I think they're probably just like cute, silly puppy. Now that you say that, I can see it. Negative, you got 0 angry vibes. Okay, just creature. You love being loomed over by tall mana fox? I know. Also, Faye, hi. I didn't want to say hi during the ad, but hi, Faye. So you left the Saturday meetup to console a friend, ended up cuddling a wonderful fox. You both end up falling asleep together. That is so cute. I love to hear that. Also, Gally, I hope you're well. I hope things are going okay. Cuffs, aka arm collars. I forget who mentioned it. I think it was Derek. They were like, Kelif, the cuffs are cute, but they make me think that you're wearing invisible clothes. And I'm like, oh, wait. You can see like the ending of the shirt line here, or the ending of a long shirt here, or the ending of booty shorts here, or the ending of pants here. So I can kind of see like the invisible clothes that they're talking about. Ooh, so left cheek hold, right cheek fast. I like that idea. Just sort of evening critter. Okay. It looks like you're about to forcibly put your lips onto someone. I think you're imagining what you want to hear. New avatar, Ruse. Hi. Yeah, I think it was 2 Fridays ago. I started wearing the moonfang. I did a big old retexture and showed it off to chat. But yes, it's still very new. I really like the moonfang. Creature of the evening. Gosh, we love Design Brain. Hi, Embellis. Just got resting bitch brows. The Kelifang's new clothes. He's naked. What's that I want to show off here? It's just a cute photo of Strutsky staring at me. Oh, this is why I wanted this. So they mimicked this, they pantomimed this, where I'm always staring at myself with a camera. And if people here don't play VR chat, if somebody else has their camera up, you see it as like a tiny blue circle with like a little like camera lens nozzle on it. And they saw that and they're like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, it's my camera that just stares at me. And they're like, oh, that thing chomps at it. Also, they forcibly threw my glasses on the ground and smushed them, so I was forced to look so sexy without them. Yeah, Twitch Turbo, no ads for you. Good! Gosh, I love Twitch Turbo. I also have that. Also, Bellis, I hope you're well. Kelif's super adorable. Hi. Oh, so I've had VR Chat Plus for like a while. Like, if you ever see photos and it has like the nameplates above them and they have like the circle icon, that's like a sign. There we go. So like Dusky, you can tell, has VR Chat Plus. And I never use any VR Chat Plus features. I just pay them money because I use their platform so much and I want to support them in some small little way. And then I never gone back on that decision. So I did not know that VRChat Plus users, such as Felix, can just drop stickers, such as "Stand here to be licked by a dragon" on a pedestal, and you can clone it. I was unaware of this feature because I never use any of the VRChat Plus features. So I now own "Stand here to be licked by a dragon," and I can place this sticker anywhere, which I think is very exciting. You do that all the time, trying to bite the cameras. Just a few teeth to the frame. Oh, you did meet Harvest too. He made you a bit speechless. Did he stare down at you like this and you're like, like that? Did I use it finally? I mean, you saw me place the one sticker and that's still the only thing I've ever done with it. Oh yeah, it looks like invisible clothing. I think it's very cute. I like it. I wonder how this would look in combination with the booty shorts. I have not tried that. I assume it would look very cute. Oh, I like this moment too. So just like Strutsky earlier, when they put like their chin in between Pango's ears and stared at me, it was very cute. I did the same thing staring up at Harbus over here, and I put my chin in between Cell's eyes, or I guess in between their ears, right above their eyes. And I stared up at Harbus, and I'm like, hi. And Harbus looms on down, gets to my level, and they said something, I don't remember the exact wording, but it was like, oh gosh, what if we kissed right here? And I was like, oh, well, we would just slobber all over poor Cell. Bite the camera that feeds you, makes you part of its feed. Hi, Amanda. He did ask me what I like in TF, yeah. Ooh, every time I mention TF, I'm contractually obligated as a tier 2 Harbor supporter to post the paw transformation emoji. Oh, and during this moment where I was talking to Harvest about slobbering all over poor Cell because they're so small and right beneath us, I already mentioned this earlier when Felix popped in. But yeah, I got double lickied to the right by Felix's tongue and then to the behind by Strutsky's tongue. So it was very fun. I was a giggly boy. If you never see me in VR getting licked by somebody, I literally cannot stop giggling and I have to diffuse the tension or run away to stop giggling and be able to regain my breath, which I think is an adorable trait of mine. There we go. I took a sip of tea. Let's see. Oh, I love this 1-2 scenario right here. We have Felix. Oh my God, you're so monstrous. Oh, you're losing yourself to the bites of the teeth. What are you going to do with that? Chomp. Actually, I could do it like this. And then I can move my gigantic VTuber out of the way. There we go. Okay, and then it's just like fade. Oh, you're gonna bite me? Chomp, chomp, chomp. You can see me right over here where they have like their lips wrapped around my neck. So prepare, bite. Prepare, bite. Lamau. Oh, Kieran, have you gotten licked by a moonfang yet? Have you gotten to experience these things? Because golly. You did see me get kissed by a moonfang in the corner. I mean, if we're comparing to the previous Friday, I was able to survive the licks. That Friday, I was not able to survive the licks. Take a breather in. Hi, Kiba. Getting chomped? Yeah. I remember I mentioned in Lupin stream once, I'm like, yeah, whenever Felix does that thing where they open their mouth really wide, wrap it around my neck, bite down just a little bit, and then growl, I feel things. And multiple people added me and they're like, I want this. How do you get this? What way, what arcane ritual can I have a dragon rumbling as their teeth are wrapped around my neck? Oh, Bug frequently flusters you? Good. I love to hear this. I feel like the Moonfang has given Bug even more power than he had before. And so dragons say hi. I'm gonna have to learn. You know, I've been so Kangi pilled, so Pupper pilled, so not Moonfang filled. I need to understand how to fluster others instead of just to be the flustery. Gosh, I love a good neck bite. Who could say no? So, I had told many people over the course of the night. I even told like Strutsky when they like before we even popped into VR. I told them like, hey, just so you know, I might disappear at some point. I told a friend in the middle of the week that they wanted to talk about feelings, and I gave them carte blanche to pull me away from the meet to like just chat about whatever's on their mind. So I had planned on disappearing. I had told people I would disappear. This particular friend, they joined in, and I'm like, oh, you know, we could have went anywhere. And they said, no, it's fine. Like, let's just go to like the private room on the second floor. So we did. And that's where I spent like the last hour plus of my night, was just talking to them about feelings. But something I didn't know, because I basically never go into the private rooms and just be Club 4, there's a doorbell system. And the way that works is people can essentially ask to enter the private little spot that you have with somebody else if you lock the door, which I did lock the door. And I just hear like this, hi. And I'm like, I was legitimately jump scared because I did not know this was a feature. I just assumed someone had like, I don't know, found where this exists out of bounds and landed on it and was talking through the wall. And I was just like, huh, huh. And I didn't know what was happening. And Thundy was just like, oh yeah, there's just somebody at the door. I no, it goes high, so somebody can just like say things, like talking to the intercom, I suppose, trying to enter the private room, and I did not know. It doesn't make a sound before that, or I guess if it does, the world sounds are off, so I'm the fool because I muted them. But yeah, it was just pure silence, and then third voice appears out of nowhere, asking to come in, going, hi. And it happened to be Rhaego's voice. So hi, Rhaego, if you're still lurking, thanks for the jump scare, because I was not prepared. I did not know this was a feature. um, But yes, so there's an invisible photo right here. There's other things that this avatar comes with. This was the public look that I was going for. Chat, how do you feel? Let's do a comparison. I'll show you the two options. Here's option one. You know, you got the cute collar, we got the nice cuffs. Here's option two. What do you think about this version? So there's still the collar, it's right there. There's still the look. This is Rhaega's perspective because they're even shorter than I am. But then we have like the nice harness. Then we have the one feature that's on the Felix Moonfang page that I already showed off. Yes, two. Yeah, for doing the 1 and 2, I'm assuming people are going to be voting for the 2. I had no photos of this, so actually thank you, Rhaega, for being there to take so many photos of this particular fit that I was just wearing while talking with my other person. They get a live stream of the bed. Oh, they do when they ring the doorbell? I had no idea. We weren't even on the bed when that happened, but that's like a thing I did not know. Padsy. Hi, Patsy. Usually I have world volume off too, yeah. What, this but 2. Putting on more clothes to become more suggestive. It's so true. Like, there's literally nothing under here, under that, but the idea of the jockstrap adds a lot to the avatar. These straps add a lot of mystery to the avatar. 2. Hi, Padsy. How can I put 2, Kelif? There's more than 2 straps to trace. Both are Digimon, and option 2 is just the super mode. Yeah. The boy whore glasses really complete it. Thank you. I'm glad that you consider these boy whore glasses because I worked very hard on them. I think they're very handsome. So this was my fit for like the rest of the night. I chose a world that my friend Derek to invite my crush to. I chose a world that they had gone with me to, and BMO and their partner like a couple weeks back. It's called Station at Dusk, and it's very pretty. And this was me just going like, "Hi, crush, do you want to like come join me in a private world?" Sending my invite right there. Oh my God, Dodgy! Hi, Dodgy! They got boys on my phone. Yeah, they're dressed like this. Oh, thanks for the censor, by the way.
Do you got boys on our phone?
Yeah, you gotta swipe right on this guy. Thank you so much for the 7 months, Dodgy. I hope you're well. But yeah, this is me just being like, "Hey, crush, do you wanna like come on over? Do you wanna talk?" I don't really get to talk to my crush too much on Fridays until I disappear with him at the end of the night. And then it's really nice. And then it's like, "Oh, well, what happened in your past week? What's on your mind? How was your day? What'd you do? Who'd you talk to?" Like, infinite amount of possibilities that I'm all excited to go through. That's a good boy and a good censor. Thank you. I have been going talk more. I don't know where I picked it up. That's like a Boston thing, right? I literally don't go to Boston or know people from Boston or talk to people from Boston or listen to people from Boston, but I do like to say talk. I love saying talk. Anyway, chat, here's me at the very end of the night in my hot, cute setup, and this is exactly how tired I was. I ended my night on a sundown beach, and I was just like, I was on my yoga mat with a pillow under my head, and I just had some water, and I just felt so cozy. My crush was on like a BRB. It's so creature. It's so creature. Look at this person. Dodgy, I'm going to show you other photos, and Ruse too, because anybody else who hasn't seen like this avatar fully. Here's my last week pure ref. I have a bunch of photos of them looking very critter. Like this. Look at this face right here. Look at this hip cock right here. So nice. Don't I have my other photos here? I do. I have so many photos here of this guy. I've been obsessively taking photos of this little critter. I'm still so new with him. Look at these eyes. So wonderful to get lost in. Ooh, they look very good in VR. Oh, like right here. Very creature energy, finding the campfire in the middle of the woods. Ooh, warming up by the fire. All arching down a little bit closer. Is it going to be too hot? Oh no, let me absorb some of that warmth. Yeah, it's very creature. I love it. A vigorous night of boy kissing. Oh, you didn't have to say vigorous, but I'm glad you did. You think you're being sold in the moonfang? I think I have a photo of the default. I do. So this is the default look of the moonfang. Incredibly handsome. I still like it. Is my other one still open? My other pure ref? It's not. It only had one open at a time. Oh, and like Felix's moonfang is right here. Like other comparisons, you can definitely do things with your moonfangs. Yeah, right there. See, like open your mouth really big and do vocal exercises with your friend that are definitely not incredibly muffled. Yeah, and or just lick the bottom of their chin affectionately. Any of these things. I can go show you like another moonfang. Let's see. Go back over to this week. Discard my changes. Like a Stretsky right here is in a public moonfang. So this is like kind of what you can expect from the general shapes. I didn't change like basically anything about the shapes. I changed the texture, but I feel very different. Oh, that's where you ended up last night. Sundown is so cozy. Sundown is like one of the top 3 worlds for like boy cuddling and boy kissing for me. A creature, all right. It's a creature, highness. Scouter, hi Scouter. Show me in the DMs. You may need these for literal reference. Yeah, send me a ping right now, Dodgy, and I can like get you whatever photos you'd like. See, Dodgy, I agree. So when I was retexturing the moonfang, and like these are the default shapes, there's actually a lot of really intricate, cool patterning that they have. But me specifically, like I wanted to make it feel like me. And none of the references I had seen, any of their moonfangs that I personally know, have a pattern like I do. Like the kangaroo right here is a great example. Like I have the white going down the side, it curls at the cheek, and I have like the darker nose. This doesn't like fit with the design pattern, the original structure of the moonfang. So I did do a lot of changes. I actually redrew the entire texture for like the body center line, like going down the back. But the face, of course, is the starkest difference. But having like the puppy nose right here makes me feel so delightful. The first night that I showed this off, multiple people were like, they did like a double take. They're like, oh, are you in a moonfang? Like they did not know originally. And I think it's mostly because of the puppy face right here. Making tea with the boys. Let's go. I'm going to sip right now in celebration. Kissing moonfang boys. Gosh, Carrot, gosh. If I can inspire literally any more people to get a moonfang and make out with them, like I'm here for that. Look at how wide this mouth goes. Oh, actually, if you go back to the other one just very briefly, it has the best photos of the throat and the tongue. Yeah, here we go. I mean, look at this. How do you not want to make out with a mouth like this? Look at how long it is. The pup nose is transformative. You vibe with it on a spiritual level. I'm glad. Like, this is another good like example of like how much the puppy nose affects it. I really just like free-handed it. I didn't look up like a puppy nose or like the kangy nose or anything. I just drew what felt right, like a little gentle heart shape. And to me, it's perfect. To me, it's exactly what I want. I had to add like a little bit of the slit right here, and I think that helps make it puppy as well. You can't what? Can't take you down my magical slide right here. Oh fuck. Yeah, I can. I've gotten so much use out of that Matos, thank you. There it is. Literally going feral. So kissable. So true, Felix. The thing is, I think I turned into a moonfang because Felix just bit down on my neck too hard once. Yeah, they're very good. I'm a huge fan of the moonfang right now. The previous week, I didn't have any accessories. This week, I have many accessories. But I don't really know by next week what goals that I have. Oh, Felix, I didn't tell you, but I did make your suggestion of having like, if I do a finger gun with a right hand, right ear raises. If I do a finger gun with a left hand, left ear raises. And that's been wonderful. I do like that feature a lot. I don't really know what I'm missing, honestly. Like the wings would be cool, the Morgus wings. But I've never been a wing on my avatar type of guy. I'll think about it. I'm very, very happy where we're at. I might like retexture some of Felix's assets. I might put something on the collar. I think that's really the main thing I'm missing is that I could have something here. I could have like a lick me if found, or you know, if I'm talking, that means your tongue's not in my mouth, or something on the collar to like signify the type of person that I am. But yeah, let me sip some water. I'm gonna slowly transition to games now because I'm out of topics to talk about. It's been an hour and 40 minutes, so I'm chilling. Oh, my OBS did the thing where it didn't update, so I missed some chat, so I forced a hard refresh. There we go. Oh, you're back from a quick shower before work in like 9 hours? I think they have, Lance has like one of the best cozy emojis. I love that. You say that your mouth is a magical slide, but it's your tongue that's sliding down the other body's throat that gives it its length. True. Yeah, Rize, it's a great miming tongue. Felix is really close to getting to take a moonfang, possibly. Have to think on your colors. As somebody who was very inspired by my puppy palette, like the one that my pupper has, and put it on the moonfang, it was hard for me to approach. Like, I needed to think a lot about it. If Felix doesn't convince you, I'll push you into it. Wow. Oh, what about the fur shader like bugs? That's actually a good point. And I had forgotten that just a little bit yesterday. So past me, Bug uses Warren's fast fur shader as far as I know, and past me had purchased normalized crows, feather and fur shader. And I started to watch the video. Normalized Crow made like a 30-minute overview of the tutorial and then like a 20-minute painting tutorial. And I watched a little bit of that. Like I was learning how the fur cards sort of work. So I do want to try it out eventually, and I have an avenue to try that out and a will to learn. But yeah, you know what? You're right. That's what I should do on Wednesday. They hide, which is the best part about those wings. True. You have a few avatars you need to make your own versions of now. Let's go. The fur shader. Yeah, Dodgy, it's really hard to like show off in photos because even if like I have a picture of Felix somewhere, like right over here, you can like see the little like the edges of the fur right there. But the effect, I think, really only sells if you see it moving, like if there's a video of it, which I don't really have a good example of. But yeah, it's a really nice effect. Like right here on stream, this might just look like low poly and jaggedy, but it feels so real. It feels like you can just see it flowing in the wind when you're in VR. Your nose is the main question. As many husky-like snow nose is so iconic to so many. That is true. Yeah, Bug's fur looks so good. Bug really killed it with it. Enjoy your lurk, Lemon. You want to get a modified texture version of the Night of the Moonfang with a fur scale shader. I know if they stop by tonight, Varys has a Moonfang. I don't have a photo of it, but Varys has a Moonfang where they put a scaly texture on it. And when I first saw it, I didn't even read it as a Moonfang because I'm so used to like either feather shader, fur shader, or Pyomi shader Moonfangs. I didn't even parse the scaly as like a Moonfang. You're making the slow transition into VR chat not being a free game anymore. I have spent more money than I care to talk about on VR chat. I mean, the headset itself, $1,000. The extra base station I got, that's money. The full body tracking, that's money. All the avatars, woof. All of the hours I've spent in Unity sobbing because I don't know how something works, that's priceless. Joiner Moonfang hijinks. Are you convinced, Strutsky, to become part of the Moonfang cult? Are you deeper in it than I am already? Hi, Pie. The king is still showing off the fangies for the masses. It's important. It's good. The thing when Kelif Moonfang. Oh wait, I know what photo you're referencing. Right here. That feeling when Kangi Moonfang, when I smitten kitten. Oh, smitten kitten. And Wowie feeling handsome huff. I'm glad you're a fan. They say every hour you spend weight painting, you lose 2 hours of your life. I hate weight painting so much. Is it the one I just sent you, Reveris? It probably is. Let me go on over. I'm opening up my Discord. Bing. Yes, it is this one. Thank you for being so available and ready. So this is a moonfang that has like a scaly texture on it. So like when I first saw it, I saw like the neck fluff, and I didn't read moonfang. I saw all these normals, like the scale pattern everywhere. So Varus does like a lot of customization on their avatars. They have a lot of different cool bases. Oh yeah, this is last Friday. I can tell based on like who's around. Oh wow, this is like right after Foodski joined. But yeah, they do a lot of like interesting things with their stuff, and this like reads so differently compared to my avatar. You want to learn Unity and stuff? You feel like it'd be hard to get your stuff specific. Unity is like an endless possible learning curve. Honestly, just having like a friend to be like, hey, I can point you in the right direction. I can kind of tell you what you don't know yet and sort of get you started, get you rolling. But golly, I think there's a high barrier to start. What a jock, thank you. You can never cry over Unity. You'll just shove money at other furs to change your model. Good. Yeah, Varus always impressive. Yeah. They're very passionate about like all the stuff they do. They added like these little gentle like star sparkles around their model too, which I think adds to the effect. You would adore some tutoring. It's impenetrable solo. Yeah. Yeah, Dodgy, if you want like if you just want to ask some like general questions, I'd be happy to try and point you in a good direction. Cause like everybody has a different base of knowledge that they're starting at. And it's hard to know how to like hold people's hands and guide them unless I have an idea of where they're at. Also, chat, there's gonna be an ad starting in like less than 10 seconds. I can't really stop it. We're just gonna look at this jock, okay? Hi, Wolves. I'm sorry the ad's starting like right now. Hope you don't get hit by. I'm gonna sip my water. I'm gonna sip my tea, and we'll just be here for a second. Okay, I'm going to pour more tea as well. And then I'll sip some water. I'll catch up on any sub or turbo chat, and then after the ad, I'll catch up on everybody else's chats. And then I'll probably transition over the video game pretty soon. I know I mentioned that already, but I love talking with chat, so we're here. So Felix is correct. On their asset, the jock comes with a percent, you know, to show off how nice, how well-rounded you are as a moonfang. And, you know, I'm a new moonfang. I can't say I'm 100% well-rounded. I'm still learning my chops. So I left it about 25, 30%. Wood. You without hands? Does this mean you have like zero experience with Unity ? Which is fine if that's true. You need to see if something like glowing hair may exist for the Narda Moonfang, since your Sona does that. Yeah, when you think of glowing, that would be like emissions on avatars. And if you want like dynamic glowing, quote unquote, that would be audio link. Or at least that's what I think when I think of it. You can technically do like a general pulsating, which is possible. But audio link is dynamically reactive to sounds and music, and people like that a lot in their avatars. 25 to 30% orb. You would ponder? Thank you. What questions would you ask my particular orb? Calx. Hi, Calx. Yeah, Varus really likes wings on their avatar. It's a very nice look. I hope you're doing well. So now that the ad's over, Wolvis. Hi, Wolvis. Wolvis, I'm sorry we didn't get more FaceTime on Friday. I feel like I've been like constantly busy every Friday. I don't have any current plans this week for big stuff. Last week, big stuff was reveal. This week, my big care was getting like Strutsky integrated into VR. And next Friday, I don't think I have any plans. I don't have any goals. So hopefully I'll be more available for tugging. Audio Link is its own side quest. I've actually never messed with it. I don't go, I think, to enough like dance worlds to really think about it too much. But I am a consistent routine enjoyer. So for me, I'm like, oh my God, I look the same everywhere. This is perfect. Why must I put this on my screen? Oh, sorry, you're right. It's not back anymore. There we go. You think the set for the harness has like 100 layers with all the direction maps? Whoa. Yeah, actually, we have that open over here. I watched all this stuff on this. Yeah, so this is an audio link. Thank you for the example. This is the Felix harness that they made, and like the latex on the collar and everything. But there's probably some music playing. Yeah. Oh, there is some, but I set my other stuff on. But yeah, it's reacting directly to the music in different ways, which is very fun. Yeah. You saw a series of cars today that had an audio link for their headlights. That's fascinating. Tug and walk your Califang with a collar and the leash. I don't have the leash in a very good photo. Like, this is the best pixely photo I have of me with a leash. I do already own the grabby collar, and I think that could be really cute to try out on this. I mean, I already love what that is, but being able to tug it a little bit feels very nice too. And anyway, sorry, there's a RAR up and coming for old Drago. I know you were a fan. Chat, can we all thank old Drago for this photo right here? Without them, I'd have nothing to show off. Without them, I wouldn't be able to get this close to my own jock and say, rawr. Anyway. You're good. Rave harness. So I own all these assets. I've not gone to a rave wearing a rave harness, but technically the option is there. You're very much considering making me adding things to your own model, Caliph. You're imagining so much. It's both a boon, rar, and a subtract of like the idea of you can do anything to your model positive, but goddamn, you can do anything to your model negative. If you have fun exploring or you're fine to like export that duty to another person via money, then yeah, like the sky is the limit. As the person who does like the vast majority of all of their avatar edits, I normally don't go too complicated. I normally have like all of my complication comes from design aesthetic. Like I worked very hard on like getting the exact shader settings I want. I painted these eyes by hand, and then I painted the body by hand, and I worked very hard like on all the different, what is it called, like the smudge brushing to like get the edges of the fur just right. So that's where my time investment was. Other people, and I don't know if they would agree if they were here, I think Varys is more like the I'm about effects. I'm about like I'm making a lot of things all the time, trying new stuff out, and there's many valid ways to exist in VR. Is Audio Link real outside of VR? I actually have no idea. I only know it inside of VR. The moonfang gives you very kobold vibes. All the gear, very kobold core with all the assets that could pique your interest. I'm very thankful for Felix being the main producer, main contributor to the moonfang fandom here. That there's the facial tracking by like Royalty and the wings by Morgus and the hoodie by Morgus. But as far as I know, there's one other harness creator out there. I did forget. There's one other style of harness out there that has like the labels on it, like the bite risk, the support tops, your etceteras. But yeah, we need more Moonfang creators. That's what I'll say, because I'm into it now. Collar tugs. Oh yeah, we're gonna look at a dragon. Who do we have? What do we want to look at? Oh yeah, I saw this one earlier today. Chat, how do you feel about loincloths? Type 1 if you're a fan. This is by CN Full EZ. This is from Twitter. Oh my god, hi. Whoa, they're so cute. They got the horn jewelry. They're huffing out a hot breath on a cold morning. Oh man, look at those hips. So nice to grasp upon. Good golly. They got a blade over here attached to their tail bag. What is this? It's like some sort of death claw bow. I don't know. This is probably inspired by some video game design. Is this like Monster Hunter style designs? I have no idea. Either way, whoever drew this chest, beautiful, amazing. Whoever stopped the loincloth right here, fuck you, but also thank you. Is this is it a big sword? I'm sorry, I thought it was like a bow. Never mind, that's just the hilt. That is the hilt of their gigantic blade right here. I'm getting it now. It's a kissable dragon. I sure think so. The sword is giving like Gore Magala. It does have like Monster Hunter style vibes, so maybe it is like a horny-ish Monster Hunter commission. I didn't look too deep into this artist and what they do. So many ones. Hi, everybody. It is hot. So audio link-like effects, IRL, are just as annoying, if not more. So doesn't deter you from now looking at a jock at a harness. Oh, no, you should. You should look for both of these. Fun and pain in equal measure. Yeah. You think it might be the only way to stand while wearing a loincloth? I think you're right. Oh, woof. Oh, woof. Yeah, chat, go support this artist or find this piece and then stare at it later if you want. So hi, I think I'm going to transition over to video games. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours, and I'll take a break in like 30 minutes, which is a perfect like tiny amount of video game time. So I'm currently playing Hedon Bloodrite. It is a boomer shooter. As always, I'm still going to be a chatty little guy while playing Hedon Bloodrite. I'm going to keep doing the stupid style of title. So let's wear loincloths in hell. Parentheses, it's hot here. I forgot my eyes do that when I do that. Okay. Hedon Bloodrite, done. Okay. I know, it's been 2 hours. Loincloths leave little the imagination, but you still want to lift. Oh my god, have I only played an hour of this game? That can't possibly be fucking right. Oh, sorry. Let's go over here. Okay, maybe I spent a lot of time in pause menus talking with chat. That's probably true. No fall damage. So this is 1 second later. I'll take it. Yeah, we're in the Grove right now, which is, oh yeah, it's map 5, but I guess that counts like the tutorial and a half. So in my mind, it's like map 3 of content. Backless loincloths or full loincloths? Pretty sure this one had nothing to the imagination in the back, but I might be wrong. Maybe they should show us. All right. Perfect. I'm so happy we saved while holding him. This is my rat husband, by the way, my video game one and not my actual IRL one. This is my personal favorite thing that you can do in Hedon Bloodrite right now, which you can pick up a rat by punching, and you can place them down gently on like a bed. So we're just gonna leave them right there, and whenever we need them again, we just do this. We grab them, and then we can put them back. Well, dang it, they're escaping. I guess we could always just save. I'm moving very slowly because if you walk on them, they do not survive, which is very nerve-wracking. So, and also one of the melee weapons is an axe, and that could also be the thing you're trying to punch. So if I ever kill a rat, we're banning me from playing this game anymore. But that's fine. It's fine. We're good. We rat shaking. We could shake them, but they need time to settle. It'll take me a little bit to remember where the fuck I'm going, by the by, in this game. Oh, I was like, why is there a marker on the map? That's where my rat husband is. So we need to... That's right. We're trying to open the portal. And in the order to open the portal, we have to go open that stone door in like the middle of the map on the left. I think that's exactly where we left off. Hauled rat-like burger. Can we cover rat and cheese-like burger or lettuce wrap them? Did you know? Hedon Bloodrite stands for... Oh, wait, shit, wrong game. I think that's a great bit, by the way. This is the greatest game ever? I know! Oh, Delta, I love that emoji. The hope squeeze. Did a lot of thirsting this week and felt those hours disappear. I mean, it's true. Like, being horny with people you care about literally makes the time fly. How is Scuffle so soft, Pelith, and yet so mischievous? He has a lot of practice, honestly. Thank you, I try my best. You do great. I'm gonna leave the map overlay on as I remind myself exactly where to go. Because we need, I remember like the basic structure of the map. Yeah, I remember going in here, we went up and around, we did like a fight, and then this was like a shortcut back over here, which is where we originally got the ingredients to be able to open everything. We read the note, and yes. Okay. Reminding myself of all the things I have to open with a button. So, pretty sure we need to go over here. We need to go more towards like the center of the map, because I think we found the stone key. Actually, behind my big head, yes, confirmed. That's the stone key icon right there. You got one? Hellish entities and demon orcs never break lease in apartments or domains, realizing it's too expensive. Kiba is very precious, this is true. So we can open this door now, I think. Beautiful. Oh. Hey, there's that is. Oh, wait, I'm remembering. What button is it for? 6? It's 6. So we can do the poison mist, and then we can do this, and then they explode, and then they're dead. And then you're in the window shooting at me. Somebody? Are you? I'm gonna grab my axe, by the way. I have very little health, but I enjoy dicking around. Like that? Perfect. So I think as soon as I climb that ladder, enemies are gonna fight at me. So I'm gonna eat some bread, gonna stir this ladle, gonna kick this soup over. Oh, wait. There we go, perfect. Can I open this? No. This game is a lot of secrets, so I usually go pretty slowly, but also I just like going slow in general. Hedon, you're a follower of Hedon, / join me in my hedonism. Hi, Gummy. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna put on my shotgun because I'm assuming they're gonna stare at my butt as soon as I'm here. Yes. All right, we're good? Now we're good. Ooh, potion. Good for me, potion of healing. Interact with every bookshelf because who knows, more ammo just for me. Gonna assume enemies are gonna be up here as well. No, but we got a book, a special book. A book of Earth, a quest item. Is it J? It's this? Yeah. Where is the book? We can see the description. F, right? I guess F1 just tells me everything. How do I read the description of things? It's E, not F. I was very close. No? Maybe not. Oh well, we got a quest item. Use on all the bookshelves. This one had like a little outline, so I was wondering. This is like a centralized tower, so I don't think it would actually be anything, but I have to keep looking. Is there nothing up here? Can I tug on this? Can I tug? Oh, it's a hunk of smoked ham? Okay, that was something. Oh, you love Cherry's art style? Yeah. Very nostalgic music. Yeah, I actually really enjoy games that kind of are very inspired by a previous era. Not necessarily pretending to be from that era, but wearing their inspiration on their sleeve. And this game absolutely does that. So we got the book, which I'm gonna check over here again. Oh, is it just enter? Am I silly? There it is. The hefty manual contains numerous translations and incantations gathered along the ages of those who studied earth magic. Oh gosh, wait. Didn't we find things where it said, oh, you could do this if you knew earth magic, nerd? I'm pretty sure we did. Okay, this is always the problem of being a streamer and taking the break in the middle of a game and thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to remember how to like play again and remember like where I'm going. I did think in a world where I had infinite time, I would just replay this level again from the start, but I didn't have infinite time, so I didn't do that. We're just gonna walk around. This connects over here. That's where that was. I actually don't remember what you did. We did find you though, because I remember commenting on the fan art. Oh yeah, this opened all those different doors. True. Okay, I'm remembering. It was those like spiky doors. There's a certain door that said like you required earth magic to understand to unlock it. I don't think it was this one, but I know there's another one that had that. Re-exploring. I know we're back in like the center area now, but I actually kind of want to go back over here. Already look there. Okay. We can always go say hi to Rat Husband. That's what everybody enjoys. This is a shortcut, yeah? There's a shortcut that went through there. We're zooming, we're grooving. Hi, hello. They're so nice. I got a hunk of meat and then I ate it all because I was dying. I promise to get you more food. Chat, this is very important. I need to remember to bring that rat through the level trigger because we have not tried that. Let's actually go back over towards here. And I want to specifically get to where the end level trigger is. Oh, is that a dude? Hi, dude. All right, he shot me. Hi. So I don't think there is another use for that stone key. If there is, I'm unaware where to use it. All right, so it's a pretty good sign that we're in the right spot because there's a whole bunch of new guys. I'm gonna leave a poison cloud. Gonna run around, gonna shoot some dude with spikes. I'm gonna throw my axe somewhere. All right, nice. All right, we actually got one. These dudes are kind of really hard to hit, the axe maidens. I've mostly just been relying on poison to get them. Let's do this. And then we do here. I think that was most of them that we got. Where did I throw my axe? I threw it somewhere. All right. We do need to find it wherever it is. I will take the armor, that's nice. Rat percent run? Ooh, what is the fastest time that you can cuddle a rat in this game? I think there's one outside of the tutorial. I don't know if there's one in the tutorial. I threw my axe in the middle of the shield maidens and oh, there it is. I thought I lost it, we got it. The axe is actually legitimately very strong, even if I mostly use it for meme reasons. Akko, hi Akko. Have you determined if they are a Scuffles or a Scuffles Junior? Well, they don't have the suit, so I think they have to be a junior. It implies they're younger. Okay, I could have sworn there was something around here that said, you don't know Earth Magic, nerd, you can't do anything. And now that we have the Earth Magic book, you can probably do something with it. It was this door, that symbol. It's an Earth key. I was close. So we need an Earth key specifically. That's our big goal. We already hit that in the past. So I just need to know what to do with this book. Oh, that's actually awesome. So that is a potion right here, F. I'm going to eat it and then pick up a new one. Perfect. Good evening, hello. How have you been, Ak? How was your weekend? So Earth key necessary. That's how we like finish the level, because that's how we get back there and do stuff. And there's no more murder around here. I just assume because there were new enemies spawned by picking up the Earth book that there'd be stuff over in this direction, like new things. There are more dudes here, which again, always a good sign. Where's my axe? There it is. I missed. Nice. I really enjoy the push forward combat. Oh, I never got this? A potion of stone skin. I just missed that I was killing people. I'm assuming I know what that does. Is that here? Yeah, greatly increasing your physical blast and natural damage resistance, lasts 45 seconds. I'll probably never use it because I'm gonna forget about it after this moment, but thank you. Ooh, potion of healing. So again, more enemies in here, so there's probably something somewhere, question mark. Your loincloth is so small, can I get another one? No, this is actually by intentional design. I mean, if you really want another one, we need to tear your current one to shreds and then log all of that experience, yeah. It's been all right, did not leave the house though. I feel like that's me most weekends unless I go grocery shopping or, I mean, this was a non-standard weekend because we had a friend visiting, so therefore like we went out a lot, but most of the times I don't really go anywhere. Yeah, this I couldn't figure out how to get past. Well, this makes sense. I could have sworn I interacted with that, but I didn't. Oh, was this what I needed? Oh, I think this was a spell that required the Earth Book to do, so this is where I did need to go. Okay. All right, we got a hard save right there. Oh, you know what? Calcs, you're on the money. We can get you a smaller loincloth. Perfect. I missed it. Where is it? There we go. Well, I missed that kill. Let's just set some people on fire. Was that a shield maiden? It was. Okay. All right, I think that went really well. I didn't get hit too much. There's dudes here. Okay. I missed. Oh, no, I didn't. All right, I think that went very well. Is that a little dagger? Oh, a few spikes, I'll take it. What's this? Nothing. Some of these, oh! I feel like some of those I can interact with and some of them I can't. Yes, apparently there's a lot more enemies and I just did not see them. He blends into the bookshelf though, in my defense. Can I take this? No. Can I read this one? No. Oh, yes I can. I need to really make sure there's no dudes while I read lore though. A small ladder? I can't climb it. It's been raining for 3 weeks. You're getting moldy? No! We're gonna have to dry you out. So we've dealt with the last intruder. She's managed to get all the way up to the 2nd floor, but she couldn't get past the root gate. That did happen to me. Still, neither can we. We've tried everything, but the roots have they regenerate faster than we can damage them. Maybe they're using tablets to recite a spell that grants them passage, but that bitch guarding the library must have hidden the tablet before we got here. Whatever lies on the floor above it, it must be valuable. Maybe it's the very key to the portal controls. No one else has found it. We need to find that drawn tablet, and I need aid. The green skin could not have had much time to hide this tablet after hearing us warp and commence the attack. I assume it must be on the floor somewhere. This floor. So I've had cultists search the place, but to no avail. Need some more thralls so we can cover more ground. Mention how pleased Mistress Nithriel, I think. Would be to hear that we got the portal running. The tablet must be here. So it's like hidden? Rallery, hi! Unexpected cutie Kala, you are cute. It's true. I would even say adorable. I would even say I'm handsome. So if I was a secret tablet hidden around and a bunch of nerd cultists couldn't find it, what's like a weird spot that cultists wouldn't look? Would you look in a windowsill? Would you look in all the bookcases? I'm assuming it's probably bookcase related because that's the main feature of this room. Okay, no, I can't go through here. I was wondering if I had a shovel, maybe I would try and dig. It's not gonna work. All right. So where would be the exit if I had the tablet? Because I'm assuming we're gonna find a blocked room, right? Yes, right here. So we need to find the tablet somewhere and then place it here is kind of my thought about the process of this puzzle. So can I read any of these random ephemera? I don't think so. Is that a glass of milk? Not anymore. Need more ammo. Okay. Everything feels very similar. Oh, sparklies? So that was somebody who was dead before we got here. Is that where we came from? Yes, that's where we came from. Okay. So the note said multiple times, and it said specifically, trust me, the tablet is here. So how would we find it? Trying to notice anything weird on any of the walls. I will take the health though. Is this not it? You feel like what I would call a tablet. Maybe just an earth book. Curious. This is one of those puzzles where like I feel like the answer is probably obvious and I'm just missing it, but I have no idea where to look right now. Don't do that. That's mean. Okay, are you a tablet? Are you just somebody's sketchbook from high school where somebody was like secretly drawing sexy furries in the back and anytime the teacher came around, they would close it really quickly and be blushy about it? How do I keep finding like random items while I'm walking around? Can I even jump up there? Maybe like here? Well, maybe crouch jump. I can crouch here, but no secrets to be found. So if it's not on the windowsills and it's not on like any of the bookshelves, where would it be? It's like for art and stuff. Is it like on the ceiling or on the floor somehow in a nondescript area? Is it based on like any of these paintings here? I don't know. That one looked weird to me because it had like this slit and this slit, and I thought maybe if I press E against it. Actually, what am I talking about? It's a bookshelf, so I should just be spamming E on all of these until I find the secret one, right? That's how bookshelves in video games work. Nothing yet, but there's many more shelves to nuzzle against. All right, nothing there. That's the crystal that's making like the weird little noise. I mean, these are thin, so like I don't think they'd open up anything. Okay. Yeah, hidden the tablet. The tablet must be here. I'm assuming this is more of a hint to a player as opposed to like lore. And this was them like, I think, oh, several tablets of pot on the table. It seems the cultists haven't found use for them. So this is the texture we're looking for is really all I wanted to confirm is it's this. These are considered the tablet texture. You wish that was how bookshelves IRL worked. Chad, if you had infinite money, would you have a secret passage in your mansion or in your house or whatever? I feel like you have to put it behind the bookshelf, right? Maybe like behind like the fridge. Like where's another cool hidden passage area? Okay. So I'm gonna look for anything that's tablet shaped because these are several tablets. Like there's just one over here. The inscription seems far from finished that they were chiseling. I could have sworn I tried to interact with that, but it didn't work before. But I might have missed it. Anything on the ground? Any tablet-shaped things? Looking very slowly, using my kangaroo brain. Investigating, scanning. And I can't, oh! Shaping the Caves, Chapter 2, Magical Quakes. For to describe a spell, does not contain a useful incantation. Is it like angle dependent? Oh, I actually have to look at it like it's a book, like vertical. Okay, and then that's the only way to read it, understood. So there are some around. We've already looked at this shelf thoroughly. And then this is the last like hallway that would lead up to it, like here. Ha! Hello? That was just like a bunch of knives? Was that an incantation? It is! It's an incantation that spawns knives and throws them. Is there one near the tree? Is it on the tree? Well, when in doubt, cut the tree down, make a fire. Secret passage would be mandatory. Oh, next to a body? Actually, that's a good point. The bodies can like hide things really easy because they're like a 2D texture that like gets longer when you get away from them. So secret passage would be mandatory for sure. It seems like a such fun thing. Behind the, oh, fireplace, true. Is it classic? Bookshelf mandatory. A small nondescript closet or behind a portrait. Ooh, what if you're rich enough that you have a waterfall like in the backyard? You definitely have a cool cave behind that. Your life is lacking because you haven't seen a secret passageway. I need a secret passageway in my life. It's on the left by the, oh, here. Oh, it's a, oh, I got stone skin. That's what that one was. So we found this spell, we found that spell. These are so hidden. Yeah, and before more knives, it was more helpful though. Oh, this game is another smoochable shark. I volunteer as tribute. Oh, but golly, we already talked about, I see one right here. We already talked about putting a muzzle on you. So how would you make out with us? Does it have to be like a ring gag muzzle? Is that how you can still smooch? That made like a big hullabaloo. I don't know what it did. Rat? Are you summoning rats? Oh my, I think it's summoning rats. How do I learn this? Oh, I'm spamming E on this. It's summoning rats. I love this spell. There we go. How many can we get like on this pedestal? Don't look, don't look, don't look. How many can we get in like that? There's so many can get in like the pedestal. Can multiple be up here? Yes. None of this is helping, even though that's fun. Yeah, infinite husband spell. Perfect. Oh, it summoned 2? It summoned more than just 1. Oh, they're stacked. Wait, you can get a stack of rats? This game is so good. Yes! Where'd the rest of them go? Oh my god, hi, earthling plant. Ba da da da. So we found like a lot of different tablets. Like we found like a couple that had uses. We found one that was like being chiseled and not finished. But we have not found like the tablet that the game is asking for. You know, like that one's not ready. You're telling that I have infinite husbands? I did figure out the hack. This is actually how I commit tax fraud, is by having infinite husbands. Can I like read different one of these? Because it said several tablets. I assume they are part of the same text box. I don't know. Is this the type of like puzzle I'm just parsing wrong? Because this is the knives, right? Yeah, this knives. There's my stack of rat husbands. There's this one right here. It's getting bigger. Perfect. Infinity husbands -1. I'm sorry. Oh, you could pet your tail. I could definitely pet your tail. You've always told everyone once you get rich, you're buying a mountain, building a real dragon slayer, making amazing secret passages. Let's go. It looks like Cell's rat avatar. Just like that. That's perfect. Can I get you these guys in the stack? Yeah, I put them in the stack. I really don't know what to do in this room, chat. There's lots of these, but none have been helpful. I think maybe my current theory is that there is a body that just happens to be blocking the correct one. And you just turn into a flower, so that wasn't it. Was that, there's so many of these tablets. All right, we're stare at her toes for a little bit. Ba-da-da, ah-da-da-da-da-da. There we go.
Knick-knack, rat stack, give a room I setsu money.
Give a room I setsu money. Hi, Lupin. Thanks so much for 13 months. Lupin, I'm sipping that tea that I sent you. This one right here, my hibiscus raspberry rose. I already finished my first cup. Here's my second sip. Nice. It's still fun. It's still good. Lupin, I hope you're doing so well. I hope you're going to be able to survive all the moonfangs that are coming to VR. I helped introduce another friend to VR, Strutsky, in this past weekend, and they're also moonfang pilled. Multiple people in the chat today have been, oh boy, moonfangs. I don't know how we're going to survive as moonfang enjoyers. Going for the sheep ankles. You know there's going to nibble your ears in response. Where the frick-frack is this tablet? I might look up what they want from me in this room, because, like, I might just be misled by this, that it says it has to be here. And there are tablets that do things. I might just be misled, because you can't go under the tables, which I did think originally of, like, oh, what if it's just, like, knocked down and put to the side, and it is correct. But there is not one around here. I don't know. What if I punch the book? Does that help? This is like give it back to knowledge. It could be on another floor. I guess it could. I guess we could go down and try and find it. Because like this one, there was this incantation that opened this, and we want the same style of idea, but I can't like pick it up. Let's look for any possible door that we could open. Any like room that we could go into. Little side room over here. What do you do? It's just a study, okay. Did I ever get the fire breath? I feel like I'd be immune. I'm around dragons enough. I think their lickies actually has like fire repellent water on them. This goes down to like the first floor. Was there an incantation on the first floor that like I missed that I didn't see? I don't know. Setsu Splode. I love Setsu Splode. Like, what was this one? Anything special? It was the journal, which is not what we need. And like, that's just like an art book where either way I can't interact with it. So it's on the library floor? Where the frick is it? I think definitely a body must be in the way or we're doing something wrong. Was it here? No, where's the other floor? Here? Yes, so we're going up now. I like the idea that lickies are mandatory. Can't get set on fire if you're covered in drool. Let's go. Yeah, where the fuck is it? Maybe like here? I think it can't be on one of the shelves. Like these are just like bog standard textures, yeah? It's not this one. I think I'm just retrying things now at this point. I feel like there's a lot in the last hallway and then like not many others. And like this is the one that says it's still being chiseled. Yeah, far from finished. Oh, Lupin, I have more Dragon Lickies photos. Right here. Oh, from both sides, from Felix and Strutsky. Double team by the Dragon's Tongue. My new novella coming out soon. You love Spyro, but you do feel bad for them now? Yeah. Oh, with the sheep? Yeah. They always set them on fire. That's true. You should get more moonfangs to lick you. This is so true. I very much encourage this for everybody to get licked by moonfangs. My rat stack I feel joy about, but nothing else over here I feel joy about. All right, YouTube, I need you to help me out here. Load game, so this is from the Grove. So I'm gonna say Grove Tablet, Hedon Bloodrite. Because like Dio said, apparently it's on this floor. Yag! Grove Hedon Bloodrite Tablet? Yeah, Hedon walkthrough, sure, why not? I'll scroll down. Here's the Grove. Tablet open vine, you enter the library. Use the Book of Earth on the parchment, vine door, Book of Earth. This is just like a list though. What do I do with that rats? I stack them. And I can summon more to stack. There we go. Ooh, do we think we can get them through the ceiling? Do you think they'll just have a cuddle pile like right at the very top? I think they're being pushed up and pushed down at the same time. There we go. Perfect. What a cool Kangi. Hi, Ryder. Ryder, I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Yeah, I'm looking up where to find a thing I'm missing in this game because I'm so freaking lost, Ryder. It's on my second monitor right now. Yeah, Grove, main entrance, portal cave, stone tower. We're in the stone tower right now, yeah. So not there, not there. Great stump. I guess we're in the great stump. Stump library, long table. Oh, this is just like lore. That's not helpful. Why am I stacking those rats? It's a coping mechanism for not being able to find the correct tablet. There we go. Every time I look up a resource and I can't find it, I add a rat to the stack. So this is where we're at. There we go. What about rat shaking? So it's like this, like, they're pretty stationary. The world's just kind of going around them. It's enrichment for them. They love this, actually. So that's not helping. Here we go. So here's a YouTube video of somebody doing this, which a text article has not been helpful for me. Jumping around. I'm looking to see they're in the tower right now. Still in the tower. They're playing on a high difficulty, so they're like inching through this game right now. Rats love to be stacked. So true. So this is the room that I'm in. That one turns to the flower, right? That's the flower one. They're still fighting. They're still fighting. It's hidden around. Wait, what's that? How'd they find that? That's the person. Oh my god. There's a little book sticking out. I pressed E on every shelf and I did not see the tiny book sticking out. Their blood, I noticed this person. I knew they were an important fellow. The blood trail here, I noticed these things. I did not notice that book. Can you see it, chat? On the Twitch stream, can you notice which book it is? Because golly, I did not notice which book it was. It was here. Punch in this book, punch in this book, punch in this book. Okay. Wait, actually, can I get that ammo? Do I need the ammo? I don't think I need that ammo. Yeah, there it is. Let's summon another rat. We need this for ourselves. Actually, they're going the right way. Summon more. There we go. I think they are actually getting rubbed up against the ceiling right now. God, they're slippery. Who pre-lubed these rats? Self-care time, it's true. You will cover me in dragon drool? Can I pay you back with like secret arcane VR knowledge and take you to pretty worlds? Lamau, yeah. I had to look up a video. This was 48 minutes into an hour-long video and I found it. Okay, one more and then I'll go on a break. There we go. So there's two, they spawn two. There we go. Do you think this would crack? Oh, they're in the ceiling! Oh, we did it! Do you think if we get it high enough, they'll come through the next floor, actually? If we could get a rat stack that peeked into the next floor, I think that would be peak gameplay. There it is. Cause see, they're clipping. I'm adding, they're going through. This is a rat delivery device. Yeah, I feel like you normally only get one, right? Oh, we got two there, double rat moment. They're running away, you're not gonna get there. Well, I'd feel extra bad if I didn't actually, get over here. If I didn't bring a rat through the end checkpoint, because we have so many to choose from. The Tower of Babel, if it's slain. Chaos, hi Chaos. Thank you for lurking. I'm not going to be that guy today that I am a lot, which is to skip out on my break and just wait for chat to bully me in 30 minutes when nobody realizes. So I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna stand up now, stretch my legs, take care of myself. I mean, you can just stare at the rat tower, I guess, but I'd have to put up a BRB screen. So imagine that you're staring at the rat tower. That's your reward, is rat tower enrichment when we get back. Me waiting for Kengi to accidentally shoot. Ugh, Matos, I only ever intentionally shoot. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be back in like less than 5 minutes. And sure, you can listen to some cozy music, get some tea. Think of it like a contract. If you take care of you, I take care of Ryu, and I'll be back really soon. Da, 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 da. Oh, I took such a nice little break outside. The weather is gorgeous out there. I didn't feel too cold. I didn't feel too hot. I felt just right. Thankfully, I had already dried from all that dragon slobber all around me, so I was not too cold. If I was still dragon slobber covered, the breeze would have been too much. Let's see. Gonna go over here, gonna go over there. Wah, wah. Oh yeah, let me pause my music. A rat stack, or a rack, if you will. Well, the nice thing is that means we'll have two. I literally don't know how to show my front, but I know she got a rack. Let's add some more rats just for luck. Chat, I hear if you have an odd numbered rat stack, you have bad luck. I hear if you have an even number rat stack, you have good luck. How can we prove it? I don't know. Only one rat, bad luck. Bad luck. Go to the stack. Is there an odd or an even number here? I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, sorry. I need to save right here just for the rat stack that's separate, so we can come back and visit this moment at any time. Rat stack. All right, thank you. What is that in the distance? Is that just, oh, it's just a tree that's fucked up. Okay. I saw this at the bottom, and I thought that was like a possessed tree, and it was gonna like attack me. What am I gonna do with them when I hear the achievement chime? If you're a game developer, how big do you need your rat stack to be before the achievement pops? Earth key! We know exactly where we need to go with that. Can't get anything else here. A little bit of health just for me. What is this? A green crystal, just a little bit extra health. Actually, it was 20 extra health. That's a lot. Hi, Grim. Hello, Grim. Do you want to see my rat stack? I'm going to show you my rat stack. Isn't it glorious? We can add some more. Let me grab this rat. There we go. More. Glory. Actually, do they pop up? So where would that be? Oh, I think it's behind the wall. I think if I knew how to no clip, I would look to see if they're coming through the wall. More rats. I can do more. Perfect. Oh, what? Oh, I let go. I was too excited. I was too excited. They were slippery. Like I said, who pre-lubed these rats? There we go. It's like a rat delivery chain. Oh, yeah, Lupin. I wanted to show you. There we go. Harbabarar joined in VR on Friday for just a little bit. Strutsky, who I was teaching all about VR stuff, they know Harbus. They hang out in their streams and stuff. So we hung out for a little bit. I didn't go to it, but apparently Harbus held like a Saturday VR event that a number of people I know who went to it said it was really fun. I want to go to the next Saturday Harbus VR whenever it happened. All rats are pre-lubed, said the rat representation in chat. Thank you. Oh, fuck. They're here for my rats. We can't let them get them. This is so important. All right, we got to protect the stack. I guess I couldn't have used any bullets because they had like no weapons, so it was fine. He wants to do it more. Oh, you're gonna pressure him too? Let's go. I love to hear that, Sal. All right, also, fuck you. Now we leave. Oh my God. The best way to fight these guys is, oh, I need to reload. Is this, and then, all right, that tends to work very well against them. Hey, you wanna keep moving? Haha. I guess actually that might be a really good strat on them too, is just wait for them to move, shoot at them, and then just takes them out slowly, right? Bruh. Huh. There you go, that works too. Where's my axe? Didn't I throw it? There it is. Your chat delay is kind of massive. Anybody notice that? Oh, so like when you typed and then it popped up on the screen? It got attacked chaotic at the end. A bunch of regulars from the Friday meet. Oh, they ended up showing up. It'd be cool to run into Harbu in VR, even if it'd be a little bit intimidating for you to try and talk to them. I can assure you, Harbus is very silly, very fun. They're really tall. Like, I mean, I know I'm a fucking short king in VR chat, but They told me they're the canonical height for the Curial. So what is that, like 7 feet tall? So nearly double my height. So they're intimidating, I think, only for that reason. But then you hear them talk and I'm like, oh yeah, it's Harbus. And then I'm just like, oh, let me puff for you, Harbus. And also Grim. Oh, there we go. Grim, did you finish Death's Door? Are you still chipping away at that? Harbus tall. PJ, I love how Harbus was behind you when you loaded into the instance, and they're like, TFCU, TFCU, TFCU. PJ, I don't know if it happened to you. I kind of got lost in this game on the top floor of this, where they're like, the tablet is on this floor. And I did not notice the very tiny red book like sticking out that I had to go interact with to get the little like thing that opened everything. So I had to look it up in a YouTube video. Everything was fine, I just happened to miss it. I even noticed the body. I noticed the blood trail towards the wall. I noticed that the bookcase had like, what is it? Like the 2 silver edges on the side of it, but I did not notice the little red book. Okay, I think we go to this. These do a shit ton of damage if they hit you. Okay. Oh, okay. Reload. I got stuck on the wall. I thought that was death because I thought they'd find me. Okay, cool. Do I have a, I do. Harbus did a lot of teasing Friday. This is true. The only photo I have of any teasing from my perspective was, where was that photo? Somewhere over here, right? I'm gonna find it. How do I take so many VR photos? Oh yes, the power of automatic screenshotter. Am I blind? I don't know, you can join me for this journey. So I thought it was after this, and then we did that, we did that, we did that. Like it was, the photo was Cell. Either way, I'm blind. Here's Strutsky trying to bite me and eat me. The credits, you know what I mean? True. How does anyone actually play games when every friend streams? It's so difficult. I mean, I try and play games and watch streams, but then it's like, how do I play games, watch streams, and be in Discord calls and respond to messages at the same time? I can only do 1.5 of those things before I'm bad at it. Oh, you saw Harbus the other night? You were too nervous to talk to them? Yeah, like when you were right there in like this corner, I know Harbus is right behind me. I promise, Harbus is very chill, easy to talk to. You put a stamp on things for now. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I really enjoyed Death's Door. It was so cozy. Honestly, any low poly game that has animal critters in a fantasy universe, a la Tunic, a la Death's Door, anything like that, I need more of that content injected directly into my veins. He kept telling Ryder and PJ to eat you. The only answer is to clearly stream yourself. I mean, I also want to stop by every friend streams, but I can only have so many Chrome tab opens before my computer explodes. Don't need to play games to experience them vicariously. True. You're just super bad with that. That's fair. It does take like a lot of practice to do those sorts of things. I need to zoom the fuck out. Oh, is it that way? Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm glad I looked at the map. I need to use this thing more. It's like incredibly good. I never use any of the ammo. That he did. So did either of them eat you? What's the end of your story? I know the earth, we can go in here. Game saved. And jump on this pedestal, teach it who's boss. Eh. So that goes in, then portal open, question mark. Just gonna power these things. It will take the health. I will go out there to see what's happening. Or completely miss it because it happened through the window. It's shaking. I didn't bring a rat! Can you pause? Can you pause, portal? Are we good? I hear music. Are there gonna be enemies that spawn here? Are we chilling? Harbus, hi Harbus. I was just saying it was so nice seeing you in virtual reality. I didn't know that you're gonna have like a Saturday meet. If I did, I might have stopped by. There we go. I was like, where are these dudes? This world be shaking. This world be quivering. This world's quivering as much as people do when Harbus teases them. Where's my axe? Give me this. I don't need to only use the axe. It's just like very fun. How did I miss you? I lost so much health to that dude because I wanted to kill him with the axe for no good reason. Also, organize your Discord. I should look at that more. I should hang out there more. There we go. That was actually really good. Did a lot of damage. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Those things are scary. They do so much damage. I have like infinite ammo. I might as well do this. I mean, that's a lie, but it feels like I have infinite ammo. I should not play so aggressively. It should be a little bit softer and quieter with my murder. Fat chocobos. We love a good fat chocobo here. I wonder if I missed the first enemy spawn and now I have like a big fat stack of enemies. I kind of feel like that's the case. Oh my God, there's so many dudes. Oh man, I didn't bring the rats. I wonder if I had to bring the rat in here before the door closed. We have no health. Do I have that open? Yes, F, F, F. Okay, so we use some healing potions. This seems to be like the big final set piece of this level. Pause. Hi, Calx. I'm looking forward to experiencing more VR adventures. I know. Oh, the crystals are coming up. I know a number of my, how do I phrase? I'll just say it straightly. A lot of my paw hoardy friends finally got like full body tracking. I'm excited to see them have fun with it. 47 health. It's not looking good here. I wonder if this is the style of encounter where we have to pick out the big baddies and then like everything's fine after. I don't know though, but holy fuck, there's a lot of dudes here. Like my God, a lot of dudes and then not a lot of health or ammo. Yeah, this makes me think that I need to do something else that I'm not realizing. Yeah, whoa, good Lord! This is why I need to keep picking up the axe and throwing it, because it does one-hit kill all these dudes. We're actually really low on the ammo of this weapon. No, I didn't have the rat! I didn't have the rat! Oh. Okay, you know what? That actually would have been a really hard level to bring the rat through. Oh, are we good? TV static. I can go get the rat and come back. I'm happy now. If I died there, I would have screamed. I was very close to dying. Give me some help. Where did they come from? Okay, so I'm gonna go show everybody my rat stack and then I'm gonna catch up on chat. All right. I always get lost in this particular tile. There we go. Actually, I will technically get some ammo coming through here, which I am not against. There it is, beautiful, pristine. Which rat do you take in the stack to the next level? Do you take the bottom one? I think you take the bottom one because they've been working so hard to maintain stability of the whole stack. I'm sorry, you're not the bottom one? You're the bottom one. I broke the stack, we have to leave. The integrity of this building is going to fall. The adorableness of the rats was the only thing keeping this building together. All right, and now look at chat. It's not worth it usually when to do something hopefully people found fun. Just so you know, Harbus, 2 separate people before you popped by said, I had a great time at Harbus's Saturday meet. If he pops in a VR, he'll get more used to the cell rat. Cell rat's very popular there. You remember legit has forgotten which games you played versus the ones you've watched. They blend together for me too. I get how daunting it can be, but you're more than welcome to say hi. True, I was saying the same thing. You got a little lost in the big tree, yeah. Oh, you got Slime VR recently, Amanda, that's awesome. It's involved us enough, you've been procrastinating. If you end up talking with like Faywin or like Varys or Zord, like all of them have gone through like the Slime Tracker experience and I'm sure it could answer like any questions. Neurotic in social situations, yeah. You have the permission, see, it's fine now. Hand holding the husband. I do more than that, I hold her whole body. Sniper is cool for the money, it's a little annoying to sit up and it does drift. Yeah, you have to like reset it over time, right, to undo the drift from what I understand. Bottom rats are load bearing. Oh yeah, you saw PJ and Penga, let's go. Social situations are really anxiety inducing, yeah. It's hard to find a time to jump in conversations, yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, I know even any size meet, like the anxiety can kind of build. Like, I've felt anxious in rooms of like 10 people in VR in the past. I mean, now, because I think I just know so many people, it feels a lot easier for me to jump in. And also, like, I'm the intimidating one now. Feywin and who? Varys. They're like the little green kobold friend. They also have Slime VR. And Zord, they also have Slime VR. I accidentally moved something on my setup, and hopefully it doesn't matter. Hopefully that'll never be a problem ever. We love a good tail grab. VR is so fun to tail grab with. All right, let's try and bring this rat through the level exit. I know Cadenza asked me to do that in a previous level, and I beefed it. We're not gonna beef it. I'm not gonna press any button. We're gonna hold on deeply to the rat. All right, so it's not left. Oh no, it was left. I should have trusted myself. It was this way. Intimidating, has to run away when giggling too much. I mean, that's true. Wait, when you beat a level, does it show you the secrets? Because we've already beat the level. What the frick is over here? Found a secret. An amulet of shadows. The armor shards are actually very helpful because I have like negative health right now. All right, we're doing it. We're jumping to the TV static. Yeah! What do you mean 6 hours? I don't believe that. Oh wait, no, that's my total. I understand. Sorry, I just parsed it. Hour 47, par is 43. Entering errant signal. It can be hit or miss. Think of anything interesting to contribute to conversation. Makes us hard to socialize. Yeah, I definitely have a list of like bog standard questions in my mind. Of course, it's easiest when I have like a pre-arranged thing I want to talk to a person about. It's like, oh my God, you're playing that game. How's it going? Oh my God, last time I saw you, we talked about this. How has it been? Like, those are the easiest conversation starters. You love slimes. Hi, Vixie. A lot of people talking simultaneously. Oh yeah, granted the military where every interaction is like scripted. Honestly, food service, that helped my brain so much. I'm like, I say this to every customer. The interaction is always predictable. Slimes are pretty great. Well, I mean, we just said you were the load-bearing rat, so yes, the slimes load. Anyway, Zan, that's us, glanced back at the pile of dead cultists littering the portal cave. If it wasn't for her shielding amulet absorbing the energy surge, her body may have well been among theirs. She could have hoped, only hoped, that the strange dark mass surrounding the portal would have ceased to grow. Now, that was actually scary. I did think I was gonna die there. So the cultists must have thrown in all they had, but nothing could stop her now. Taking a deep breath in, she walked into the waygate with a rat, an eerie force snatching her body into a twisted spiral, dragging her across unknown space. Suddenly, a red light flashed through the noisy wormhole. The half-orc winced and gasped, but she could have even wondered how the cultist corruption might have affected the portal. She was blinded by a pulsating white glow. Much to her despair, the waygate spits her back into the grove. She reaches around, but all of her gear seems to have vanished. No! Including the rat? I like that we get to experience it. That's cute. Oh, they're here. Okay, cool. Awesome. Chat, what do we do with a load-bearing rat? Oh, wow, there's no map. There's literally no map. Errant signal. So all of our gear is gone, meaning I literally have nothing except for my rat. My rat is the only piece of gear that I have. Oh, vine key, okay. Oh my God, all of our key items are gone too. So do we have to repress any of the things we pressed before, I wonder? The jockstrap's been taken away from you? That's okay, we already know what it looks like under there. Grab sell like that? I know. I love this pose so much. Is there any like ammo hidden or anything like that? Ooh. Okay, a little bit of health for me. I have very little resources, so anything I can get sounds nice. Like this, I'll take that. Rat does not count as equipment. Yeah, they take up a whole hand. I can't hold a gun, I'm busy with rat. Cal's famous null spot. Thank you for appreciating my null spot. This is not where this is. This is like a previous level. We did get teleported. This was a, what, level 2? Okay. Okay. Do rats have anything helpful in the game besides obvious serotonin boost? I don't think so. I think they're just meant to be cute, but I actually don't know. Can I read this? We actually already saw that in the past. So bloody invisible footprints and then a smear is all that has happened so far in this level. Can I open this? A potion, I need that. Nothing else around. Can I keep you in this box? No. What about here? I literally don't know where you are, buddy. Oh, okay. You fooled me. You went through my legs. All right, I need to keep you in a safe spot while we like figure things out. In the box? That's fine. Okay. Is everything exactly the same in these levels? This was the temporary opening. Oh no, sorry. That was where we put the power cell. Oh, can I jump it? Oh. Okay, so things are wrong. Things are wrong here. Is this any different? Strange tremor below, chill to the bone. I feel like this is the same. Okay. This house is not for you. Felix, I kept forgetting to talk to you about like House of Leaves. I was so distracted by how wonderful your tongue is. Oh. So I can't take the elevator either. This is me like punching my leg when it's fallen asleep, trying to get to wake it up. So has anything changed behind me now that we did that? Oh, I might sneeze. I'm feeling that urge. Switches out of power. Maybe I should bring my rat. I can't bring my rat. I can't bring my rat. They're stuck in the box. They're stuck in the box. They're safe forever, but also not mine anymore. This rat is not for me. Oh my god, this sucks. I thought you were safe forever, and I guess you technically are. Ah! We have a vine key as well. I think the idea is that we have to find some sort of power cell and bring it back over here. Caliph caged me. Brinth baby cry. No, you'd be Brinth huffing at that idea. This rat is only for a rat now. Yeah, it's not for orc lady. So this level is currently like pretty small. So I'm curious why I can't find where to go. So elevator's off limits. We need either stone key or a power cell to be able to move forward. Those are like the two options. It's part of the box now. It's at peace. This is the end stage of all rats. Okay. Am I missing something? Oh my god, I never opened this one. I can't beat static with punches. Oh! I see. That's the power cell. That's what I needed. Can't open that. Oh! Yes, I can. Yeah, we're inside the stone, which means we go back over here and we put it in. Then we go over here. So I was gonna say, I'm like, wasn't there? Frick! There was a secret up there. I wonder if it had armor in it still. The rat was the power cell. Yeah, if we didn't put them in the box, then this whole level would not have worked. Is there? Yeah, it looks like there's just mushies over there. I mean, I could do the quick like platforming to get up and then see if it was worth it to not have fallen previously. Oh, I have to crouch jump, I forgot. Oh, there was a jump there. I missed it. I mean, now I'm committed. I have to know what's in this high rise of a rock. I must know. I feel like all rats enjoy being caged. Just like, it just feels like it's home for them, right? Frick! Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Ooh, armor and health. I'm actually happy I went up there. So, I mean, this level is designed to be fucked up. Yeah, just loop me back to her. Oh, the rocks are moving? The rocks are pulsating? They're pumping up and down? So, can I climb higher with that? Cages are great. Yeah, Felix? Not just rats, including dragons like Calx? I don't think I can jump up this if it's at the bottom. I was actually kind of hoping I could. So my thought is that we're just gonna jump around. Yeah, here we go. And then try and ride the ridges up and then see what's different when we get back to the top, because it is a different like formation here. So it's darker in here now, right? It's later. So it's the same room. Rat confirmed. I was hoping maybe if I like found their hitbox by punching around it, I might be able to grab them. Ooh, so the static has stopped moving. It's like black now. It's not moving like TV static. It's more like a dark void or like a molasses. Is there anything different over here? So this light is on now. It's the only source of light. Should I go this way? Yes. Okay. Game saved. It's doing it for me. I'm going the non-light way. Okay, nothing here. There used to be, the first time we were on this level, there was like a, please use a pickaxe here to open the door. Kind of like a little hole. It's not there now, so what I can expect from the previous experience is not necessarily true. This is where we started, right? That's us. That's what we look like. So. Is this the source of that alarm siren? It feels like it is to me. So where, this is another like hidden wall the last time we were here. I guess I'll just keep following an edge and seeing where it leads me. I mean, edges and cages, I feel like they go together. All right, we're looping. I can tell that we're looping. I wonder if... If we can get back to the original spot, can I E here? Or oh, I could E on my body. It's Abhaoth. This is like the dark shadow creature. Now you remember? There they are. Hi. Oh my god, our hops are wild. Woo! Such a leap of faith. I love how the 90s aesthetic is live and well. Indie games do such a good job of taking like older ideas that the modern society has completely left behind and giving them like a whole new like universe of wealth. And I'm very excited about that. Leap, you faithful hound. At least ask me to bark. What's the matter? Okay. Confused. Yes? Ah! It's so bright. All you have to do is open a simple door. I feel like it's getting farther and farther away from me. I'm so small! Can I walk backwards? This seems like an infinite expanse. My memories are eluding me, but not my kicks. Not my kickies. Can I read this door label? I can't press E on it. Yeah. I want to see if it worked. You can just hold it. I've never tried to hold it. Ah! Wallaby size? No, I'm tall now. I'm big. Search for it? Okay. Okay, none of these open, but I will be searching. Now I'm the mouse. Now I'm the rat in a cage, lost in a maze. A weird liminal space. I like the weird liminal spaces. You keep hearing about how, like, Friends really is one of Gen Z's favorite shows. I have not heard that. I have no idea what Gen Z is up to. You have to find it. Bro, none of these open. Oh. Even if it means turning this place upside... Oh, that's funny. Turning the place upside down. I'm assuming none of these actually open. I just have to go back and... Oh. Is it gonna fall? Oh, hole. Oh, can I jump on the chandelier? Yeah, it's mine now. Ooh, can I have a sip, mister? Can I have a bite? Oh, I actually can drink the wine. Thank you. Huh. Huh. I was trying to break it with my foot. You're a pretty big fan of Columbo. I've heard a lot of people have loved, like, re-experiencing Columbo, like, in the modern age. I have never tried it, but I'm sure it's fun because a lot of people I like it. There keeps being new food, so I keep going through. I actually think the food is now no longer here. I'm assuming the game wants me to go backwards, but I kind of want to keep just going forwards. You considered Friends kind of like pablum at the time. I never watched Friends. Like, I watched other like sitcoms and just like standard television stuff. I even watched like Seinfeld and things, but I never watched that. You really enjoyed the weird space that occasionally happened in this game. I like the vibe. I like how Ab Hayoth is just like this weird shadow creature. Here we go. And we might learn like a little bit more about them here. We'll see. Worm, can I climb? I can't climb. Hole, I can climb hole. Someone drew Columbo in the style of Final Fantasy X. I think, did they interact with Auron in that? I feel like I remember. Solving 70s mysteries. I think, did I miss something while I looked at chat? Yes. There it is. Okay, game saved. So this is like the mining level. Huh? Oh, and one what thing. You'd enjoy watching it with me. I so rarely, I don't have any weapons, watch any shows, but I'm sure that wouldn't be fun. Help, I don't need it. So this is a great battle. The Battle of Hops. Woo! Is there anything hidden over the edges? Yes, absolutely. What's this? A couple of green crystals. Oh, Babylon 5 and Stargate SG-1 were your TV obsessions back in the day. Along with many cartoons. I definitely watched more cartoons than anything else. In terms of like sitcoms, I remember watching a lot when I was younger, like That 70s Show. I remember watching that. Can I pet the puppy? It was treason that decided the victor. Chad, I only have 2 hands. They have 3 heads. What do I do? Oh, you're right. I can kick. Treason decided the victor. Woo! Oh, hi. You and the Iron Division have made it deep into enemy territory. You carved your way to the Hell's Gates, poised to strike at the very heart of the demons. Let you know the siege there would be where it would all end. Oh, because I didn't have more than 2 hands to pet a dog. Maddened with corruption, your own forge elementals turned against you as a sudden and deadly betrayal. You struck down your siege weapon and supplies as demons grin from beyond the dark gates. Oh! By the time you repelled the attack, your fate had already been sealed. You could not advance nor retreat. The bridge is out! Your only hope is to wait for the supply line to send help, but alas, the transports met the same fate. I wonder if I can make that with a long-running jump. They're still talking, so I want to try it yet. You held it for a week, you began to starve? No, I'm thick. I'm not starving. The demons had you in their claws, hot. The new well, your supplies would never come. Oh, you're right here talking. Sorry, I missed you. Oh, it's me! All that it was unleashed the Cerberus on you. Weakened as you were, you fought to your last breath. As your hopes have been shattered, your fate has yet to be fulfilled. I mean, they're just so cute. I have to punch them. It's time to reveal my purpose. Okay. Ah! That's so funny. If you punch your body, you take damage. I don't know why that's so tickling to me. Ever wonder why the orcs accepted a half demon like you among them? It's building. It's building. Are we good? I'm gonna jump. There we go. I'm a bit younger than you. Yeah, true. Hippity hoppity. Ugh, get off my property. My blood is the key to defeat the demons. This is how I swim, by the way. Don't make fun of me if you see me in a pool with no shirt on doing this. Extremely 1995, yes. Zoom. What is that? The orcs needed you? Is that my heart? Or just a heart? But so do I. Oh my god, Calx, you're so smart. I have 2 hands and a mouth for Cerberus. I would make out with one of Cerberus's 3 heads. Oh, I can walk here, sorry. I see the red over there too. Nithriel was her name, or is her name. She's behind the evasion of your stronghold. Some of your sisters assumed it was the demons who launched the attack, but they were wrong, much like me. She's from the Nether. Is this you talking? I think it's you talking, right? A place even demons began to fear. I'm trying to punch them. What your sisters did assume correctly, however, is that Nithriel received help within your ranks to launch, ranks in order to launch such a precise attack. Just a month after you left town? Who's the mole? No idea. But your lancers, as you call them, have always protected your city from magical attacks. Someone has tampered with the wards from the inside, so we have to find them. Your friend Tiati thinks you're involved. She thinks you're a coward who fled battle? Such an example of bravery she is. Does she have like a flower in her hair? Oh, it's a bandage. She knew about your return long before she lets you know it. She was just unsure. I don't see anything else hidden in the darkness. I think that one thing I looked at was her. She could have opened some doors for you, help you link up to the rest of the survivors. Instead, she chose to keep you at a distance and leave notes behind. She can't be trusted? Oh. Nithriel seeks a powerful artifact held by the Lancers. She has a grand scheme in mind, and as we speak, occultists are carving their way towards what you call the Crystal Heart. My donut? It's here where this artifact lies, hidden by an ancient civilization that went extinct long ago. After all, you did not imagine the orcs came up with a crystal tech by themselves, did you? I mean, oh, my shadow foot. What the artifact does is of no importance now. What matters now is that I need you to stop her. You do want your vengeance, don't you? Besides, you owe me your life. Hi, Varys. Oh. Wait, sorry, we can see the donut silhouette? There it is. Chad, are you hungry? Do you want the phantom donut? What is the taste of the phantom donut? Step in. I'm talking to chat. I think it'd be like a blackberry jam. I think that'd be very nice. Varys, we were talking a bunch about moonfangs today. This is my new fit for them. I hope you enjoy it. But either way, you came up earlier, Varys, because we were talking about your moonfang. Dio sent me this nice photo that they took. We were talking about how everybody has like a different aesthetic design to how they chose to approach them. Oh, you had a glazed donut last night? That's awesome. That's so bright. I saved your skin, remember? Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go, just like Hux wanted. It has undies. We can call them undies. Oh, back in the cave. Of course you don't. You did hit your head pretty hard. We still don't have an auto map. I dragged you away from battle a mere moment before you would have died. You're welcome. Thanks. Oh, crouch? Yeah. Funny how furries look more naked with undies. We were talking about that too. For days you crawled through dark caves, holding on to your final breath. I'm sorry, we have to look at other things. Oh, sorry, one more time. Anyway. Yeah, I super agree. Like, where's a good photo of them? Yeah. I mean, this has like a slight bit of gear. Like it has like the collar and the straps, but like they feel more naked here on the right. And I love that. Cherry. Hi, Cherry. What is this? It looks like we're inside of a mouth chat, and it's like the toothy smile. But I couldn't die now. I still have a mission to fulfill. Open up. Which one of you vor fiends has me in your mouth right now? I'm trying to open this. Whoa. I probably want to go there. Maybe not. I mean, I want to try. What is the water here? I can't see anything, chat. Actually, I literally don't know which way is up, so I might drown because it's so pitch black. I promise there's a video game here. There it is. We found the video game. Oh, I'm just in a deeper mouth. But then the unpredictable happened. Yeah, you're also trying to leave this. We dive into the goop. The goop. The goop. Oh, sorry, I thought I fell. I guess I kind of did. Uh-huh. Whoa. Good dragons everywhere. My life is beautiful, it's true. I'm surrounded by good dragons. And now you know it has begun. Now you know what you must end. Hurry, time to stop. That's heard. Don't even flinch. Hands off the keyboard. Hands up. Caliph. Twuncha. Hi, Twuncha. I'm not allowed to touch the keyboard. She is faster than expected. You have to get out. Find yourself before she finds you. Okay. I wonder if this will... I wonder if this will actually be like a little bit of a stealth section. She seems to have trouble seeing you. I wouldn't force my luck, though. There's so many of her. There's a lot of her. Cherry, Twuncha. Hope you guys are doing well. I cannot believe they didn't see me. Oh my god. There's so many of them. Okay, so she's really type of blind. I think she just like rotates and moves and doesn't actually notice, but I'm still gonna be crouched wherever I go. Oh no, do we need to go get the thing again? I deserve this. I deserve this. I thought it was already lowered. Okay. You're trying to leave Pony Island? Oh, and from all your friends. Oh, the game used me? I've played Pony Island. So when I played Pony Island, the account that messaged me was somebody who I had only ever like DM'd on Fur Affinity before, like 10 years ago. And I'm like, who are you? Who is this person? Like, we haven't talked in so long. Your heart jumped and you almost died. That's hilarious. I'm glad the game chose me. I know the exact moment you're talking about. Does the game leave all your bodies where they lay each time you die? I don't think so. I think that's just like a set piece that they were doing in the previous chapter. But when we go back over here, because I'm going to try the same thing again, I do not think we'll see me. I think it's just going to reload my previous save. Okay. If so, I would kick it, though. Yeah, see, we're not there. Okay, they saw me. They saw me. They ate me. Okay, I have to be a little bit more careful. I see. I see. It'd be so funny. I mean, some rooms I died like a lot in, so it'd just be a huge pile of me. Okay. So waiting. Okay, no, they got me. I deserve that. I didn't realize that corner was taken by her. She owns it. I get it. I get it. That reminded me of the Outer Wilds elevator squish noise. It's so done and it's wet and terrifying. I'm a fan of wet, but not necessarily wet and terrifying. We're gonna click this and we're gonna go back. Oh, she turned around at just the wrong moment. Okay. Okay. So we can get through that room pretty like willy-nilly. All right. So now that's there. So what we have to do is do the repeat. I'm gonna wait for them to do a different cycle. Oh, a sign. I'll get it. I'll get it. I think I can literally sit like right here and then go for it when she goes around. Perfect. So we're in here now, whatever that means. Red screen death room. She's everywhere. I think we should start to do F6s. Rat stack? Sorry, we can never save over rat stack. There we go. Furries look more naked with clothes. That is the name of this save. She can kill you before you can blink in this place. I mean, it's true. I've experienced that. Oh! Okay. So we should be able to climb on the table? Yes. Assuming I can't open this door, maybe need like a goopy key. All right, I'm gonna wait for her to go back in and then follow. All right, she be squishing. All right, what does this even do? Nothing. What's over here? That was the power core. We probably can't hit this. Wait for her. You're almost out. I missed my rat. I left them here. Okay. Was that the real one? Maybe they're all parts of her. Zan, that's me. Also, it's so bright, sorry. Hasn't been the same since we lost the rat. I know. Sorry, I'll keep distracting you every time that we talk about the rat. Oh! Oh, fuck! She has a health bar? We've never seen that. I don't have a weapon, bro. Axe? Hell yeah. Oh, hi. I missed. Oh, sorry. You do barely any damage to this girl. Holy fuck. I wonder if we get like infinite of those. Ow, yeah. Okay, so those track pretty gosh darn well. We're learning. Use key. Good job, thank you. I tried so hard and we did not get so far. But in the end, it really did matter. We're gonna keep doing this until we get it. Okay. I do wonder if I can afford to throw this. Oh, that interrupts her? Let's wait for her to attack again and then throw. It does interrupt her, so that's super, oh. That's super good to know. Okay, I did run into a couple of those. Bro, she takes like 1 damage each time we do that. I don't think this is really the play. But she does keep like throwing at all times. We need the, what is it called? We need that thing that allows me to like do it more often. Yeah, we cannot keep interrupting her by like attacking her legs, which is my curiosity there. So maybe I do just like throw, run, and eventually do it 100 times. Or maybe there's probably gonna be a set piece thing where like at minus 10, 20, 30 health something that we just get a gun from some unknown spot. But I'm gonna take the strat of wait for her to start and then throw. And then just keep doing that because we have a lot of axes around. Even if it does like literally 1 health each, it's still like some sort of strat as opposed to just dying. And if we don't miss, also we just got a use item. What does that do? Potion of Might will give you ungodly strength, but sap your dex, your gain HP regen, increase melee damage and throwing damage. But other ranged attacks will be weaker, last 60 seconds. That's literally what we need. I'm gonna hit F when I see like a good opportunity like that. Okay, 30 health. Okay, so that was me trying to get as much. Oh my god, bro! Give me health, give me health. Oh, that was a ring. So we have a resistance ring. Oh, okay, cool. This is exactly what I wanted. We have to reload. We only have 40 ammo. This will be good for taking out like smaller dudes. Let's see, like this guy. Let's see. Oh, we have very little ammo. Stone skin, frag fire can, amulet of shadows. I'm just trying to put together what we have in my mind. Oh, so much ammo for frag fire. We really need that. Potion of haste. I've actually never really used those, but I know they're good. I do not have an axe, actually. We're at full health right now. I was hoping for an axe to throw. Doesn't seem like there's any poison things around. There's an axe. We're very low on ammo, so just like throwing the axe around to kill melee dudes, I think. Oh, this is really nice. I guess we can kind of just jump around. I'm assuming she won't get set on fire there. All right. Yeah, woof. So every breakpoint that we get like another like lower here, which I'm super for because it gives us more ammo. There are like, there's like 3 of them. I can't tell which is real. We have, I shouldn't use any of this. We have 17 shots. Oh, hey, the poison gun. All right, that's awesome. We should reload this. What else is around? Ooh, the crossbow? Hell yeah. It's explosive crossbow. I do not have any of that. Ooh! I almost walked directly off the map. Don't worry about it. All right, so this weapon is really good for killing up fodder, and we have so much ammo of it. All right, they do still take 1 damage each, but it's much easier to do damage like this. Crossbow, you're right, we should try this on her. I don't know how much damage that was, but I think it was more than 1. There's a lot of health around. I should really embrace that. Hey, do you want to start shooting? Oh, never mind. I think it was 3 damage. But there's so much happening, it's really hard to tell. All right, take that. All right, so what is that, 80 health? Okay. Bolt mag, medium armor, amulet. I do love to see that. I missed there, sadly. We have a lot of this ammo, which is good, because it's a lot of quick, tiny hits, which is exactly the type of health bar that she has. Okay. 10 shots left. Frag fire. All right, bro, there's so many of you. Calm down. I'm missing a good amount of health. If we can find any potions, I should prioritize them, which I did. I missed. Goodbye. 90 health. Oh my god, I didn't even notice the ground stuff. Bro, calm down. Okay, 25 health. Big nervous. We super need to... I'm gonna have my hand over F to prepare for the elemental potion, or the elemental ring. 39 health. More health here, that's what I was looking for. 91, okay. So we have the resistance ring right there. I hope that was that sound. That was a weird fucking sound. Oh, you got a shield now? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I don't know what that means. How do I parse that shield? I wonder if it's like you have to take out her ads before you can actually hurt her again. That's how I'm parsing that. Okay, it's over. 5. Nice. I missed that one. Bro, calm down. 63 health. Wait for it. 60 health. Okay, big shield is up. We should just go look for health. I think it's a time thing. I don't think we actually got that potion. We did not. I missed it again. There we go. 83 health. Very low on armor, though. Okay, we can use the poison. I think I'll use the... What are our active items? I'll use a haste next time that they are around and their barrier is down, which is right now. I missed. Missed again. Okay, big shield is up. Now we run away. We could get some health. Yes, that's what I wanted. Health. Back at 100. No armor. Hey, you want to lower that shield just a little bit? Yeah. Oh, we got it onto 2. What's happening? Where are we? Are we? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? She's shielded over here. Is she resuscitating? Ow. Resuscitating herself? She was like touching her own chest right there. What is sucking her up? Just like a tear in the world? I think it's like a tear. Ah! Yeah, that's gone. That's actually a fun fight, because it took away all your resources before that, so you had to start from scratch and think on the fly. So that was really cool. Let's go. Oh, we almost hit par. We were so close. We were like a minute over par. 100% secrets, which is probably none of them. Ooh, a tier might thank you, Tunche. Oh. A loud shriek pierced and echoed through the abyss. As Nithriel conjured all of her powers to preserve her life, a bright flash briefly blinded the horned warrior. And she could do so little but stand there and watch the elven warrior ascend towards the starry nether. The battle was over, but it somehow felt as if it had not truly even began. As the hellish sky faded into serenity, a dark portal emerged from the ground. Zan could not help but ponder if any of that was actually real. As she entered the portal, a sudden shock woke her up. Tongues of crisp wind whistled through the trees, spreading scents of pine. Where was she now? The mountain? The mountainscape surrounded her like a chillingly familiar thing. She was outside, farther away than even from stopping Nithriel. With a tired sigh, she grasped her gun and steps forward, nervously wondered what would happen to Ab Hayoth, and if she'll turn up at some point the way before the heart is lost. Okay, we're outside. Got some mushrooms or foraging. We got guns. I don't have my rat, though. I love punching things in this game. We actually have a good amount of spike. Oh, I don't have my moon jump anymore. Who's par? Each of the levels in the game has a par set for it. Compared to like Doom, where each of the pars are like minutes at most, the pars are pretty substantial here, like 30, 40 minutes, sometimes over an hour. The levels are pretty big. Yes. Okay, so I could get here jumping on the rock and then fall off immediately. I see. So just rock to rock communication, I think, is how I climb. Just getting higher sounds fun. Are we hopping? Did you end up, I'm assuming you finished Pony Island, Twonshu. I remember that scene being like pretty close to the end of the game. I never did play Inscription, but because I played that game and I know the same creator did it, I'm like, oh, okay, I know what to expect from Inscription. He's in a better place now, the box. I still miss him. It's like some sort of fountain over there. It looks like there is like, I don't know, like some sort of vines coming out of it. How would we get there? Probably over the bridge. Toon, hi Toon. How are you doing today? Hope you had a nice weekend. These little rocks. So we haven't seen any enemies yet. So I'm gonna bring my shotgun. Oh, it's just a wall texture, okay. We didn't go to the right, we just kind of kept climbing. Oh. You did, and the game made you more confused after you finished it. That's Pony Island's type of game to me that's like, it's there to be what it is, make you feel silly things, but not trying necessarily to be coherent. At least, oh! Yeah! Okay, I'm so happy. So that's at least how I thought about the game. But be on the table? Perfect, they're there now. They're stuck here. I missed you. I missed you so much. Actually, I want to keep holding you, I'm sorry. There we go. Do you want to take a bath with me? Just a little bit. Oh yeah, you got like some specks of dirt on your fur. Let me just do like this a little bit. Perfect, thank you. Did he fall off? He did not fall off, okay. Such precious little fluffy. I know, they're so cute. I love the rats. Acid potions. We should reload that weapon. So true. Can I actually go down here? I cannot. I don't really know what this room is for aside from rat appreciation. Which, you know what? I'm totally here for. Maybe it's just like signs of life. Like we're not in a completely desolate area. Like there is somebody here. Okay. So we did fall a little bit because of a silly guy. Ooh, armor. I will take that. Oh, wait, can we read that? Missive? Yes. You spot a note carefully lodged between the rocks. It's written in human tongue. I only care about dragon tongue, sorry. If everything went according to plan, you should be reading this message. Your source was right. The orc magician stationed here is carrying around one of those enchanted bags. Is it a bag of holding, which means I could have 2 axes at once? I sure hope so. So, had a hard time stealing it as the orcs are overly jumpy. Nevertheless, my job here is done. I've hidden 3 notes that'll explain how to retrieve the bag. Don't worry. They won't find it very soon. The first clue is CL. I've hidden the second note behind the chimney, a chimney. So near 2 guard towers. I probably don't have to tell you to memorize this and then burn the note, but just to make sure. Don't go away yet. I'm not done. Okay, so I haven't made like any notes for this game yet, but I guess I will now. Hedon Bloodrite. So what level is this called? It's just like past Grove. Well, I guess, no, it's Errant Signal. It's past Errant Signal. Let's do like a save. Note time. And then if I try and load it, it'll tell me the level name. Parapet. Parapet your friends. So it's just like behind the chimney, yeah? Yeah, so a second note is behind a chimney. I might find it on my own, but just like having a quick reminder, especially because it's near the end of the stream, I like the idea of... Awesome. I accidentally turned run off. There we go. I didn't actually walk over here to the right whatsoever. Is there any? Yeah, this is huge and expansive. Those file save names, I'm glad you like them. I've decided on this stream that whatever we're talking about at the time, that's what the save name is going to be, unless I like really need it to be understandable, which I probably don't. Okay. Anything hidden over here? Just some mushies? I'll take mushies. We're at a lot of health right now. We're at 129 when it normally caps at 100. What was that? Oh, I thought that was like a skull. I fucking threw my axe. I wanted to zoom in with this. I thought it was like a skull up there and I was scared. I mean, we need the axe back. I have a really good arm. Look how far it went. There's probably an elevator up. I'm not gonna hit that yet. We're gonna keep exploring. Is there anything else interesting over here? There's like a pathway that leads to the giant door. Oh. My dead body. Crossbow! Nice. Sorry, crush bow. That's right. I'm way too thick to fit through this. Most games, I'm like, bro, just turn to the side. But her, I understand. Throwing upwards are cool. It is. And like, so far in this game, not counting bosses, the throwing weapon has been 100% kill rate. Like, it always just gets them from 100 to 0 health. And the reason I mentioned the bag of holding earlier is in some early level, it said like, oh, hey, if you find a bag of holding, you can hold 2 axes and throw them around, which is kind of what I want. I don't really know in full what bag that note was talking about, but I think it's that bag. Yes. Yes. Can I fall through here? No, I'm definitely not thin enough. Okay, building tension. The heavy axes exploding enemies is always satisfying. It's really good. Okay. Got a big door. Got the fist symbol above it. A nice little vista in the distance. Does this show me anything I missed looking out the window? Game saved. I don't know how I would get up there, but I don't see anything. Okay, frag fire gun. Okay. What's in here? Pop! Bruh! I think it was just the small guys, not the big guys. Yeah, it's definitely broken. Some sort of bag. Just some ammo on the side. Numbers 5, 6. Dual wheel. Oh, if you could dual wield rats because of the bag, that'd be the most joyous day. Okay. Lots of death, maybe some betrayal here. Then you can make them kiss. You are the smartest chat member right now. I was like, I'm probably dead because they do so much damage. But I had armor, so I was okay. Yeah, just the explosive enemies so far. And he's like, I hear you. Oh my god, I found the secret in the fireplace because the enemy got me in there. Wait, can I not jump on this? There we go. I was just like stuck. Bro, that's like a rat hole. Where's my rat? My money. You're streaming more Banjo-Kazooie earlier today, weren't you? Did you have fun? I hope you did. Oh my god, this is a very dark area, bro. I can't see anything. Are we good? Oh, this is actually inside of that room I was looking at earlier. Our two troublemakers have gotten into a fight again. This time they managed to crack one of the windows in the barracks. The crystal glass may stand into his reputation, but we'll still have to replace it. Make sure you have the right requisition next time the supply caravan arrives. I'm gonna head out to the Dwarven Fortress tomorrow to settle a few important matters. I barely have time to give those rowdy bear warriors. I want to meet some bear warriors. We saw a statue of a minotaur in an earlier level, and they were handsome. So I want to see them in game and also bear warriors. So their discipline may be as shaky as everything else lately. Nonetheless, I'm kind of needing to handle things until I return. Don't forget to patch up the leaking pipes in their courtyard, okay? You finally managed to get out of the Click Clock Wood, but the quiz show, the quiz show's getting the issues. I've never been good at like, what do they call it, trivia? I've never been good at trivia. I am good at memorizing things, but only things that I found interesting, which usually does not interface with trivia. And I remember that game growing up that I had no idea how to do the quizzes. There we go, so the shortcut is open now. Get a little bit of ammo around here. The quiz show's pretty evil, yeah. Kuro, hi Kuro. How are you doing tonight? I'll go back into this little secret little web. See if you can find anything else interesting in here. I only went one of the directions. It feels like a pretty big area. Like, we didn't even go over here. Oh, we got bathrooms? Okay. Can I open these? No, someone's probably in there. Especially if you stop for a while and came back. And I feel like as a streamer, that's almost guaranteed. Oh, hi. Oh, we never get to see our front. Let's look at all our cool weapons. Yeah. Actually, these aren't updating. Never mind. Anything? You doing fine? I'm glad to hear. Is anything up top on the bunkies? I think that's yeah. It is a vial of healing. I'll take those. I actually used some of those in the previous boss fight because I was scared I was gonna die. It's like a door over there. Some armor. I don't think we can break this open. I think it's just to show us what else is around. Okay, can I open these? No, just some happen to be open already. Can I read this? Yes. Lix Felix. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if you saw this photo, Varys. I think we talked about it before you showed up. Oh, I guess you might need context. My friend Strutsky, right over here, they joined VR for the first time on this past Friday, and I was like giving them a tour and stuff. They got to talk with Felix, and they had the devilish plan of double team licking me from both sides while chatting me up. So that was nice. That was a great time. We love Felix Lips here. So a journal lies over the bottom of a chest. It seems to belong to a grunt named Griva. That swine, Erda, has cheated on the card game again yesterday. She thinks it's just because she's stronger she can push everyone around like that. I mean, that's okay. Whoops, I played music. I bought a potion of might, which I'll keep in a hiding spot. Let's see how tough she is after to slip something into my drink before tonight's rematch. I don't care if Dendra puts the whip on us. Erda simply has to pay. I only ever used a potion of might during that previous boss battle. We love our licking experiences, so true. Earth key, okay. Yeah, we have to... I'm now understanding these are lights. I always just thought it was the game giving me the L. How do I get back up there? Just the toilet? Yeah, just toilet jumping. I feel like that's definitely a skip name in some speedrun, is the toilet jump. We need a group of moonfangs together to lick Kelef. I will giggle in response. If you can handle this responsibility, then good. I think this is where we've already been. Yeah. So I think there's only like 2 full exits here. I can't believe people are like, wow, I've never been licked by a dragon before. We absolutely cannot have that. This is true. You are upping the quality of life of everyone around you. Can I click this? Okay, this is a locked door. I don't really know what this did, but I'm assuming it was important. Oh. Okay. Get off the counter! I missed my axe throw. Big sad about that. I mean, if enemies spawn, that's always a good sign. Anything up here? Just bread? I'll take bread. Oh, a plate of polenta. It would be nice, Chris. We need to get you some dragon lickies. You think get a small group of moonfangs using your rainbow one? Do it as soon as someone becomes a dragon, they become unhurtable. Good. Can I go over here further? I don't think so. That switch was probably the main thing that we probably wanted in this room. 5. You must be a switch operated door. Okay. Oh, there's actually dudes here. There were not enemies here last time. I should use this weapon more just because it's very precise from range. Oh, you're in there. Okay. Oh, he was prepared. He was charging that blast waiting for me. I was gonna say, I'm like, these did say 5 and 6. Oh, puppy. Oh, puppy. And we did just see the door named 5. That's a lot of dogs. I actually can't tell if we're hitting them with iron sights from here. That's so many dogs! I think I need to use this weapon. Oh! That is, oh, they're little hearts? Oh, they're following me. That was from, like, the previous boss. Are they just, like, here? Huh! Stop it. Stop it. Bad dog. Calm down, bad dog. Okay. Who is over there? Oh, it's like a thrall of hers, I see. But like same idea, got it. Okay. You're charging this flash kick? Stop moving? Okay, okay. I'll stop moving, but just know, I do have air kicks in this game. So if you jump towards me, I might jump back and air kick you. Hi, Blem. You look how the areas in this game look like they're actually used for stuff? Yeah, it's true. I feel like the whole game's been really good about that, is like, even a tiny, like, off to the side room here has like notes on the wall, has like shelves with just usable things like rope and gloves. Like, it's nice, it's lived in. Thank you. Oh, explode. Kickies. Hi, Otto. Yeah, we got cool kickies in this game. I like it. 4. So we opened 5. We need 4 next. Lots of dudes here. What if I wait? What are you gonna do about it, nerds? I never use this weapon either. I should. There we go. Actually has like a slight AoE to it. I walked into 2 axes. I missed, I missed, I missed. We're actually very low on health right now. All right, so she is gone. Oh, we got the axe back, or a axe back, I should say. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? We got you guys? I missed. Oh, are we good? Oh, Otto, I like that that small win that you posted today. I think that's a wonderful show of growth and confidence. Anybody else? Oh, yes. All right, this is what I do with you guys. All right, oh, you spawn behind me? Rude. Are there any like healing kits over here, bro? That's very good armor, but it's not health. Ooh, I see a piece of health back there. I know dudes are coming around the corner. If we could climb up here really quick and then fall behind. I messed up. It's not worth it, I think. All right, I'm actually trying to use my variety of weapons instead of just do the normal basic things. Oh my God, calm down. Because we are very low. Okay, are we fine? I think we're fine. 15 health though, very, very poor. Okay, I was not able to climb this efficiently while also fighting. I think we actually do tiny jumps to get side to side. Yeah, I was not gonna do that while fighting. Oh! Oh my God! Are you just stuck back there? There might be like tiny little AoE dudes he spawns, yeah? Yeah? I think we're alive. I think we're good. Yeah, I think he just got stuck back there. I did not know there would be a door. I just wanted the potion. That was a lot of health, by the by. I'm at 58 now. Oh, bread. All right. Aha! I always interact with all of these. Found a secret. Oh, we just drank a lot. Plum brandy. Beautiful. The secret alcohol storeroom. Oh, it's loop back. Yeah. So the store is open now. It was locked before. That's awesome. I still have no idea how to open door 4. Can I go in here? I mean, technically. Why not? I didn't try all of these bookshelves. Or the cabinets. Nothing on them, though. This poison shot thing is actually pretty good, and I've not been utilizing it at all. I know this is really good, the crush bow. That's huge progress for you. I'm happy to hear that. Like, it's very hard to instill that level of confidence. Hi, Rick. Rick, how's your night been? Earth key. We don't have an earth key. Okay. Anything? Yes! Oh, and behind me? Okay. Bro, calm down. I somehow missed, like, all possible dudes. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. I went down to 7 health. I think just kill me at this point. I had so much health and armor previously. Unfortunate. I lost all my resources in that tiny room because I didn't know I'd get double teamed. Okay. I'll have to redo some stuff, but that's okay. Oh, Compound. I remember Compound. I played like a couple rounds of that. I need this. And this. And this. Actually, I don't want to do that next to me because it's very explosive. What? Oh, could I just have hidden the boxes? Like, if I go up here, what are puppies gonna do, huh? Puppy's gonna learn how to climb boxes. Ah! Yeah, you're gonna do your flame breath. I understand. I thought that was only lateral. I didn't think that had vertical movement. Alright, there we go. I think actually, this might be a good time to raid out because I want to go cuddle my husband. What can we name this? A little save right here. We're not overloading Rat Stack. I want to save so I can show everybody Rat Stack again. Oh, I need all caps. I'm only an all caps save gamer. Safe in the fence. There we go. Okay, so now we can go back to Rat Stack. Beautiful. We can even add more to Rat Stack. So I think this could be a good end of Hedon Bloodrite stream ritual. Is I keep adding more rats to the stack because I just have this infinite spell casting. Perfect. We added 2 more right now. Gonna save over specifically the rat stack. Wait. I did not mean to try and change the name, but now we're here. Enter. Yeah, game saved. Perfect. What are you gonna do? Breathe fire on me? Yes. Chat, which one do I kiss goodnight? Is it this one? Is it this one? Okay, you also, you get one. Mwah. Perfect. Lovely Rat Stack, thank you for that comment. We get another one. Perfect. I wonder at one point, like, you'll just like crash the game doing this. I feel like it need to be a lot of entities. A Rat Stack sounds like a software thing. What is any reason you would stack rats aside from pure joy? So is it the idea that you write code, you run it, and it works first try? It has to be a positive thing. Visualization of what happens nightly for Kelif. So true, actually. I'm the pedestal. The rat grab is so funny. I know. It's like literally perfect. Great sprite right here. Anyway, chat, I think I'm gonna raid out. Go kiss and cuddle my husband. Thanks for hanging out. I know Hedon Bloodrite is outside of what I traditionally play, but everybody comes by and they're still silly, and we look at dragons kissing me, and we talk about kissing. We talk about licking. So life is beautiful. So thank you for sharing that beauty with me. Who do I want to raid tonight? I'm scrolling. I'm looking. Bye, Kelif. Bye, Rick. Scrolling down to the bottom of my Twitch follow feed. Rat stacking, honestly quite incredible. This game has given to me, and I love to share with others. I actually assume this person's not gonna go long, but I basically never ever get the chance to raid them, so fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. They might raid out in 5 minutes. I don't give a care. Am I allowed? I'm allowed. I like Thundy. I want to say hi. Have a good night. I will. Thank you, Felix, for providing so many dragons in my life and lickies in my life, both very important to me. Bye, Kelif. Take care. I did a lot of self-care today, so I think this upcoming week I'll do really well. Clearly, we need to get a bunch of rats to stack on top of Kelif in VR chat. So you did that, like, mouse photo shoot in the past, so that's what, like 4 or 5 people? We can get more. Thank you for time and appreciation, of course. Night-night, y'all. Good night, Jovi. Thanks for stream. Good night, Dr. Spooky. Love you, Cuff. Love you, Rago. Love you, Modest. Love you, Chris. Good night, everybody. Have an excellent... I will. I will. I didn't even tell you what they're doing. Like, Thundy's playing Avowed. I was hanging out here earlier. They, oh, yeah, they've been, oh, yeah, live for 4 hours and 18 minutes. So, yeah. Like I said, they'll probably raid out soon. I don't care. I want to say hi. Good night, everybody. Take care. I'm gonna play more of this game on Thursday and have silly, like, talky talks with you. I think that sounds fun. Good night.
Flora and fauna, but